All right, so we're back. There's no sound. I've been talking to myself. I didn't turn on the sound before the game. The Forsaken Kingdom. I gotta edit it out anyway. So we have myself. I am your dungeon master who obviously can't work technical stuff. And we have Durzo, the half elf ranger, and Tildor, the Asimar paladin. The group. This is a one shot because we don't have a full complement. Our Yanti Narcissus is enjoying his Memorial Day with his family, so he's not going to be joining us today. So you guys are traveling through the land of Aralon. Currently, you're in a swamp. The swamp is well traveled, um, it's known to you. You've traveled it. You traveled through it. You're heading towards a trading post where you're looking for some mercenary work or some work that's going to be able to utilize your services for some decent pay.
I'm a
Um,
full elf, not a half elf.
I thought no, you're a half elf. So I thought you were.
No, I'm really no, I'm a full elf.
All right, so I'll fix that. Excuse me, he's an elf. Oh, no. He's an elf ranger. Oh. Doesn't matter. He likes having sex with midget humans. But
That is true.
in any event, traveling through
Witness
Erlon,
repeat.
you're in the
With
swamp right now.
Captain.
Currently, you're heading towards the Thurin foothills, which is at the edge of this swamp, and that'll take you into this trading post. The trading post has no name, but you're familiar with the person that runs it. He's a dwarf by the name of he goes by the name of Gerst Wartalk. And gruff fella. He's not too. He doesn't take too kindly to elves, but he is an opportunist who utilizes help where he can get it. So you've worked for him a couple of times before. In any event, at this swamp, you rolled the perception check, which Tildor had made a success, while Durzo did not. As the sun is setting, it is approximately it's 4 hours past the midday, so the sun is still up, but it's casting really long shadows as it's starting to set across the foothills that you're heading towards. Up ahead, just on the edge of your vision, on the right, just off the path, you see a structure that in your past travels through the swamp you didn't see before, and it's a swamp, so it's not heavily wooded. You're able to see as far as your eye can see, and wherever the swamp, the vapors and the gases don't obscure your vision, you can see this structure. It looks like it looks like something made of stones that stands really high. It's approximately 100 yards away. You're the first to see it, Tilda. From where you're
How tall is
standing, you're guessing that it's approximately 10 feet high.
I'm gonna nudge Durzo, and I'm telling him, you remember that being there?
Once he points it out, you see it, and it's definitely something that wasn't there before.
I'm gonna look at it to see if I see like a residue of swamp, like from the water and stuff like that. Is it all over it? Like it looked like. My thought is, did it come out of the ground, or it just?
From this distance, you really can't tell, but
All right.
it's definitely something that wasn't there prior to, and by prior to, it's been about a month since you've traveled this road.
So I'm gonna tell him, come on, let's go check it out.
We're gonna approach it cautiously.
All right.
And we'll do the side by side, Lou, like what you said originally. I'll
Standing
be on
next
the
to
right,
each
you'll
other
be on the left.
with your horses.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Approaching it slowly, as it comes closer into view, it looks like someone put it looked like a stone like a stone pillar, but it doesn't go straight up and down, but it's like built in to a point. And at the point, at the top part, there are. It looks like a mishmash of rags. This is you're about 50 feet away. This is how I'm describing it. So there's bits of wood. There's scraps of cloth at the top. It looks like something that like two large planks of wood that are either nailed together or tied together by some sort of twine or a piece of cloth, but you really can't tell from where you're standing. Now, so you're gonna have to tell me what you're doing at this point. Are you gonna continue on, or are you gonna?
No, I'm gonna. Is it? I'm gonna walk around it.
Okay, so
I'm gonna tell.
To your left and right, you know that the swamp is uneven ground. Okay, this path that you're walking through, it's marked. There are signs that are nailed up on the higher the branches of the trees that are to your left and to your right that mark the road. It's not technically a road because you're about thigh deep in water, but this is the most shallowest path through that you wouldn't need a boat.
Is there a door, anything like that? Windows, doors, anything?
It's not a house. It's like a pyramid of stones.
Oh, okay.
The closer you get, it seems more like not an altar, but sort of a shrine.
And what is holding it together? Like, is there any mortar, or they just
you can see
or?
bits of algae, like and that's acting as a sort of a makeshift mortar that's sticking out in certain places. There's some rags that are hanging. There are some things that you can't really make out. You would have to get closer to see it. Now, it's not in your path. It's off about the paths. It goes straight and then curves to the left and then back to the right. And the path that you're taking isn't straight. So it takes its twists and its turns, not huge bends, but enough that you're not moving in a straight line. This thing is off to your right, and it's 50 feet away from where you started noticing more detail of it. But
do I notice now that it looked like if it came out of the water? Like looking at it,
like if it was living?
No, not if it was living. You know when something was like in the water, when it comes out of the water, like
logic will tell you that that's not possible for something like this. It looks like it was made.
And when was the last time?
It's been a month since you've traveled through this place.
No, but okay.
So if he's gonna circle one way, I'm gonna circle the other way.
Okay. So it's on your right. So both of your rights. Doesn't matter which side of that you guys are standing, left or right. So who's on the left side?
I am.
Okay. So you're on the left. Tildor's on the right. So you have the most direct route towards it, and then Durzo would have to go around to the left. So if you guys are doing a split to go around it, that would mean that Tildor is going to the right and then Durzo's going to the left, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Louis, I'm taking out my weapons, and I'm gonna do. How close am I to the?
You're still about 50. You're getting closer to it because you're approaching cautiously. You guys are like, you tell me how fast you're moving.
I'm moving cautiously, and I'm gonna do divine sense towards the area.
Okay, so link divine sense for me, please.
Hey, Lou, I noticed when I roll my dice, it doesn't show up on roll 20.
Do you
Yeah,
have
same
the-
thing like
Do
me
you have
too.
the VTT set up?
Wait, how do I do that?
Lewis, how?
Hold on a second.
Okay.
So on your on your address bar of the screen, do you see the little B,
Yes.
the die? All right, so click on that, and let's see. It should say display conditions updates to VTT, and then send beyond 20 rolls to, and then there's a drop down menu, so you can click on roll 20.
Wait a minute.
No, nadie.
Smart package on. My account, edit profile. No,
You guys see what I'm talking about? You click on that little die in the address bar, the little B.
Yeah.
It should bring a drop down menu.
Yeah, I see it. It
It
says
says
roll
roll 20
type,
tab specific options.
type of roll, a quick roll area, use D&D Beyond,
Right.
digital dice. That's the one, right?
You want to use
Yeah.
you can use the digital dice, and then right below it where it says roll 20 character sheet, and then I'll send beyond 20 rolls 2. That should be the last thing at the bottom. Drop down menu that'll tell you to only roll 20.
You mean that dice in the bottom corner?
No, it's on your address bar.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if it works now. No, it's not coming out. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do it later because this is wasting time. Okay, Lou, how do I send this to you? I think I did it. Did I? Let me see. Yeah, I did, Louis. You see it there?
You did an unarmed strike because it came up. It maybe.
No,
it's
no,
because
no,
of-
no. I just did it to test it, but I didn't see the dice roll on my sheet like before. How the big dice will come out and roll.
Yeah, it's
I
because
see.
it's going to roll 20 now.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, it's in divine sense.
Yeah, I sent it. That's what I'm doing.
See, he rolls stuff and everything comes out. Mine don't. And my character ain't even there.
Just reload it.
Dude, is that? Did they get going from outside your house?
Yeah.
Yep.
Jesus Christ! And you're you're 6 floors up. That's insane.
Yep.
All right.
No, that's down the block too.
Okay. So concentrating and reaching out with your divine sense, you don't get that. You don't get a sense of overwhelming evil. This swamp was never invited. And you've had some tussles here and there with varying creatures but as of right now, you don't sense anything overwhelmingly evil, and certainly not in of a higher status like celestial energy or demonic.
Okay.
What are you doing, Durzo? Before I move on, if you're doing anything specific.
I am strolling cautiously around the left until I meet up. I'm looking at the stones, seeing if is there a platform where all the stones sit at, or it just goes into the water.
Okay, no, there's no platform. It goes in. It definitely it juts out from the water, from the swamp water. It's a ring of stones. The closer you get, the bigger it is. It becomes almost like a like I said, like a shrine. Like something was built. However, the closer you get, you start noticing that there are bits. The first one. Matter of fact, each of you guys roll perception, and I can tell you who sees it first.
How about the 13?
I rolled a 14.
Okay, so Dwight sees it first. Durzo sees it first.
It's weird that I don't see both of your rolls. We definitely should have tested this first. But anyway, all right. So, who rolled the 14?
I did.
Durzo.
There's a. So you get closer, and you guys are pretty much coming at the same pace. You notice a hand where the skin is all white and bloated. It's sticking out from one of the from in between one of the stones.
That's crazy.
By looking at it, can I know how long it's been?
Well, what you can see that the fingernails are all black. The hand itself is bleached white, as if all the blood has been removed, or not removed, but all the blood's been drained from the flesh.
Okay. So I'm gonna mark that in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna meet up with this guy.
Well, I mean, you're within eyesight. You can see him. He's just coming in from a different angle.
So I'm gonna put my hand up so that he can see me. Point to my eye, and I'm gonna point to the hand.
All right. From where he is, he can't see it. He'd have to come around, but
I'm gonna.
You can see him.
Come on.
You can see Durzo waving at you and pointing at the shrine.
Okay, so I'm gonna follow what he tells me to do.
All right. When you get closer,
Where did that come from?
it echoes from everywhere. It's to the point where you can see some birds. Some birds had left the canopy and started flying away.
Ah, shit. Where did the birds come from?
They came from up ahead, but to the wait, you're heading north, so they came from the northeast.
Okay, so we're gonna head towards that direction.
Well,
As fast as we can.
You can speak for you. I don't know what theirs is.
Okay, I'm gonna tell Durzo. Do you want to go investigate the scream? Looks like somebody's in danger.
We don't even know where it's at. The sound came from everywhere.
It's echoes.
Nah,
but I mean, yeah.
But I'm
I'll
gonna
let you
tell Durzo. I have to go look. I just can't let an innocent person die.
Luke, is there a way of pinpointing it?
Yes. Please make a survival check.
Oh, I don't have survival, but I mean I'm
You
gonna
can
try.
still make the
anyway.
roll.
Oh, wait a second, survival.
13.
I forgot. I rolled an 8, so
Yeah.
Durzo got a higher roll.
So you get Durzo, you get a sense that of where the direction is. It's still not. You didn't. You made the roll, but it was so close to the target that you're only going to get that the general direction, which again it's
That's better than
definitely the northeast.
So
Okay.
I'm not gonna talk. I'm trying not to make as much noise as possible, and I'm just gonna point to him, and I'm gonna point where it's at, and we're just gonna go that way.
Just remember,
Yeah.
you still have your horses.
Yeah, we're on our horses. I'm on.
Okay. So I mean, the whole idea of making as little noise, prowling when you're dragging a horse is virtually impossible. But
Ah,
especially trudging through water. Now,
Yeah, because
Right,
get on
right,
your
but the
horses
thing
and
is-
you start making your way towards that noise, and you can see the figure. She's a ways in the distance, maybe about. She's so far that she looks like a doll. That's how far away she is. but you can see her running towards you. She's wearing she was wearing what looked like white, but it's covered in swamp and dirt and moss, and she's running towards you in your direction.
So in my thing is, make a little psst, point to show where she's at, and we're gonna head towards her. Do I see anything coming from behind her?
You don't right away. Again, there's
Perception.
there's obstacles in that path. You see her, but as she's coming out from a like a scrub. She's
All right,
just
I'm pulling out
dragging
my
herself.
longbow.
You can see her pulling her dress. Like whatever she got it caught on. She's like pulling it and pulling it.
I'm pulling out my longbow.
She like at some point she yanks so hard she falls into the water and gets up and starts trudging through it. The water's weighing her down.
So we're trying to get there as fast as we can.
Okay, again with the we. Don't say we.
Okay, I'm trying to get there as fast as
All
I
right,
can.
so-
Durso's pulling out his bow.
As
I can't help it. I like wheeze. We.
as the marches, he hits his horse and starts gunning towards him, or gunning towards the woman.
So I'm on, I'm on my horse. I'm moving along, but I'm not moving fast because if I have to stop right there, because if I'm gonna shoot, I'm gonna stop.
Okay, so a paladin does what a paladin does. He's you heading towards her, and she sees you. She's like, help me, please.
I'm gonna use my divine sense again towards her direction.
Okay. Again, it's a 60 foot range. So
I'm gonna do it as soon as I get within her range that I know that I'm within the range to do the sense.
as you're getting closer to her, you can see that the brush move, right? It like violently shakes, and something jumps out after her, and she turns again and is like running but looking behind her. You know what I mean? Like she's panicked, so she's running, screaming, and looking and running towards you. What? I'm gonna put it in the roll 20 so you can see what it is.
Okay.
You see it?
Oh yeah, it looks like a fish, man.
You see this thing is wielding like it looks like a wicked fork-like weapon, and it has a hook in the other hand. Is like rah, rah, chasing after.
Do I see it?
Tildo's the first to see it.
How big is it?
It's at least her height, and she's.
And what's her height?
She's at least 5'2". You're guesstimating from this distance.
Okay.
She's average
So-
size. She's an average sized human.
How fast am I moving?
Fast enough that you can get to her within I don't know, like 10-15 seconds, pushing your horse. Because again, there's a lot of water that is trying to move. It's not running on dry land.
Okay. So
Alright.
as soon as I got the chance, I got my weapons out.
So-
I'm gonna
And by weapons, you mean which?
because I have to hold the horse with one hand, so I got the axe, my battle axe.
Okay.
So what I wanted to do was I wanted to butt the creature with the horse.
So you're gonna try to run it down.
Yeah. I mean, am I going fast enough to do it?
Yeah. That hitting it with your horse is not an issue. It's just getting to it. That's the only other issue. So I'm going to. What we're gonna do, and you see it, Durzo, as she's coming.
How far?
Since you weren't going as fast as Tildor, he's gonna get there within a few seconds.
How far?
And
How
he's
far
going to
is
get
it?
there within a few seconds, but you're, I don't know, you're about 50 feet behind him.
And okay, so it's within 150 feet.
Yeah, definitely.
All right,
So
I'm
what we're
putting
gonna
my
do-
bow, stretch it out, and I'm gonna shoot that creature.
Okay. Now, you get one opportunity to attack as you have a ranged weapon, so go ahead and make that roll, and then we're going to do initiative.
Okay. First I gotta see what. Yeah, I gotta fix this. Let me roll the damage. I rolled a 27. I'm gonna roll my damage now.
You rolled a 27. Why aren't your rolls coming up?
2 plus 4, 6 points of damage. I rolled a 19 with a +8, so
I mean, I can see your rolls on my end. They're
Well,
not-
what
they're
you
not
trying to
coming
say?
up.
He's cheating? He's not cheating.
it's just I understand what he's saying is because I can't see it on roll 20 either. I don't like that. So I rolled 6 points of damage. I hit it. Ding.
That's funny. He's like, and he gets hit in the head.
Man, if I could do what like Lewis did to Eric's game, Lewis would be mad.
You did 6
He'll
points
be
of damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing's like, ah! And you can see it just it staggers, and it looks in your direction, and it. We're gonna roll initiative because Tildor is within strike. He gets within striking distance. Now the girl, she's running towards you, so you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to maneuver around her. But she is panic running. She's not. This is not one of those.
Yeah, yeah,
oh yeah,
because-
I'm gonna
yeah,
jogging towards it.
yeah.
She's afraid for her life, running towards you.
Is it possible that I could run and catch her in like the movies and put her on the back of my
So
horse?
you can, but which are you going to do?
You know what? I'll go after the creature because Durzo could get Durzo could get. I know how you are. You do dirty DM.
Right.
So I don't want you to throw.
All right.
No.
Okay. All right.
I
Roll
don't
initiative,
want you to
please.
throw a spear next thing you know, hitting the lady with 20.
Roll initiative, please.
I rolled a 15.
Oh, Anish?
Yes.
Yeah, Nish. Nah, I know how he is already, bro. So
11.
that's what I don't want to happen.
So Durzo rolled an 11.
Yes.
You rolled a 15. Alright, this thing rolls a 10. So I've already subtracted 6 damage. And how many hit points do you have? Tildor?
Not a lot.
That's not an
I got
answer.
11.
How many?
11.
Okay. And Durzo?
25.
Okay, so Tildor, you're first. You're gonna try to run this thing down. You still have to roll a strike. If you're gonna run him down with your horse, then you're gonna need to make an unarmed strike.
No, you know what? I had a max.
Okay. Still gotta make a
Because
strike.
at least that I got a better proficiency in. I rolled an 11. No, 9? How, why is this? I don't know. She's battle axe 22. I don't know what's going on here. I just rolled.
That's damage. You battle axe 22. You hit it.
Yeah, you hit it with
Okay.
you,
All those damage is coming out like that.
because it's
Ah.
one-handed versus two-handed.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So I did 9 points of damage. I hit it with a 22, and I did 9 points of damage.
shit probably died right there.
All right, so you hit it, and you can see a big spout of this disgusting bluish black blood just splash out into the water. It screams in pain, which leads to Durzo. Your next
All
attack.
right. All right. 22.
Damage
5 points of
is
damage.
5 points. Okay, so once that rolling slash comes across its chest, and it screams out in pain, another arrow, is it, and it falls back into the swamp.
I'm gonna turn my horse around and head towards the lady.
Okay, so she is still running. She ran, you maneuver your horse around her, but she's still running in panic. Running toward, she's gonna get to you, Durzel, before Tildor can get back to her.
No, but that's fine.
So she's like, help me,
Come.
please.
Come to me.
So she's, as you
I
stop,
stretch out my hand.
and she reaches out and she grabs it, and she,
I'm gonna pull her up on the back of the horse.
and with her right arm, she reaches over and rips your head off.
I was gonna say this is a vampire.
There ain't no vampire, sucker. Unless it's Twilight.
Those vampires in this
yeah,
game,
that-
they're super dangerous. But
Yeah, they really are. They really are, bro.
okay, she's saying, "Thank you, sir. Thank you. I thought it was
What
gonna
happened
get
to
me
you?
for sure.
What happened to you?
My family, we're traders. We were heading towards the town. These things, we've never seen them before. They took my father. They took my sister. Please,
How many were there?
it was just the three of us. We're simple traders. We
How many
mean
of the
no one any
creatures?
harm." She doesn't know. She saw 2, but she heard many more. She
Well,
thought
it's
she
a,
heard
most likely
many
it's a
more.
whole lot of them. Most likely it's a whole lot of them.
Please, you have to help us.
We're gonna do the best we can without ourselves getting hurt.
You big pussy.
I'm gonna push you in the water and I'm gonna ride.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna make my horse run over.
No, it's just like they're there. They took us.
Do you know if your family members were hurt?
They attacked her father, and she heard her sister scream, but she managed to get away. She was in the back of the wagon, and they were up front. And while she said, my father was trying to fight them off. But he's not a swordsman. He's not a fighter.
I'm gonna look at Tildor. You want to go?
Yeah. Let's go check it out. I'm gonna ask her which direction did all of it and how long
She
has
points.
passed.
She points
To the trail?
She's looking up. She's like, it's getting dark. She's like, they didn't like the light, but it's getting dark. My family.
Louis, I asked her how much time has gone by since. Did she know, like, when more or less? When
No,
all,
she was in the wagon. She was sleeping. She's like, I was feeling a little ill because of this, because of the swamp. It does not go well with my stomach, but I couldn't tell you how long we were here. It felt
Okay,
like
so but
forever. Like she's just
but-
panic talking.
but you know the direction, right?
Yeah, that way. So she points.
Okay. Okay, so we start heading towards that direction.
We
But
gotta,
this time,
gotta do this now, like fast.
yeah, but remember, she said there's a whole lot of them.
You estimate that you have at least 2 hours, or maybe about an hour and a half left of daylight.
Okay, so we're gonna start heading towards the direction that
Yeah, it shouldn't be that far.
Okay.
yeah.
Heading in that direction, you get about another. You ride for about another 10 minutes, and you can see where she was by where bits of her dress have been torn off by some of the thorny shrubs. She herself, she's covered in like little welts and little like scrapes across her forearms, some across her face, but she's just relieved that
Hold on,
you're.
Lou.
She's basically putting you in a bear hug, Durzo. Not to the point where you can't breathe, but you can definitely feel her fear.
Lewis, I go to her and I do my 1 daily heal because it only heals 1 hit point because I'm level 1
All right.
to see if I could
She
close.
recoils, but once you lay your hand on her, make sure you check off that you used it because you like
Yeah.
to cheat. So
Yo, you know, bro, you be having issues with me, bro. I don't like
no,
that.
no, you're a cheater. You're probably watching this on Twitch now to see what I'm doing, but I figured a way around that, so you're not gonna be able to do it. So anyway,
Wow.
Okay, see what I'm saying?
Those are some pretty powerful words, man.
I already know. I know what you're doing. So in any
Okay,
event,
so
she
I hit 1 hit
she's
point.
just like she recoils, and when you lay your hand on her, she's looking at it like the scratches starting to fade on her. She's like, are you a mage?
no, I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him I am Tildor Greenheart, and this is Durzo.
That's great. I don't give a shit. Where's my family? No,
I'm punching her in the face. I don't give a fuck. I'm turning evil.
it's just like she's my name. She's I'm Kima Fareed.
He's so stupid.
Okay, so come on, let's go. So
right.
there's all the whelps. Is all those whelps?
Yeah,
healed
you
off
can
her?
see the wounds, the superficial stuff's fading from her, and she
Okay,
seems
good.
a little
That's
relieved
exactly-
by that. Now, you travel for about another 10 minutes, and you come upon her wagon. You can see that the tarp, the canvas that covered it had mostly been torn to shreds. Everything that's in there, it's that they had inside the wagon is either gone or has been destroyed and is strewn about the swamp. You can see bits and pieces of little things, broken things floating in the water.
How high is the water here, Lou?
This it's about knee high,
Ugh.
so you can still use your horses.
Oh, this
So
sucks.
we're gonna keep on going.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna follow the trail of broken pieces.
All right, so
You know-
you can use your tracking skill, which is survival, I believe.
Okay, so I use 2 divine senses and 1.
17.
The trail seems to be the best way. The trail of destroyed goods seems to be the best way. You can see like pockets of like little bits, little scraps of food from a ration that's been left here and there, being picked at by the fish that are in that water. There is the swamp itself starts to become a lot more dense. A lot more of the shady trees with the long roots are blocking your way, and there's more low-hanging branches with leaves. You know what I'm talking about? The underbrush is starting to thicken. And then with the darkening sky, your what is it? Not night vision, but you guys know what I'm saying. Your dark vision is not fully kicking in yet because there's still enough light that your eyes haven't been able to adjust yet. So you're just in that in between phase, that golden hour, where the shadows are long. Yes.
I want to ask you something. Do we hear anything like any ruckus or super quiet or
aside
just the
from
animals?
the normal sounds of that swamp? No, nothing coming up.
Okay, so we're moving.
I'm gonna tell Tildor to pause.
Okay, so we stop.
I just wanna, like, I got my bow in my hand, an arrow notch, and I'm just looking in the trees. I'm trying to see if maybe those creatures climbed up in the trees because they had legs and they had hands.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just double checking before we go inside that we're not gonna have any surprises of something jumping on top of us.
Okay.
Perception?
Yeah.
22.
Okay. In your immediate sight line, you don't see anything, but you definitely feel that there's you can hear a sound of some movement up ahead. Movement that isn't part of the ambient sounds of the swamp itself.
So I'm gonna huddle the girl and Tildor.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell her you cannot make no sounds. I'm gonna talk to him through hand gestures, and you just stick behind us. All right? Hold on to my belt. Okay? And we'll walk through. There are things out there, and they're waiting for us.
Okay.
Just keep it quiet. Don't even pee. So I'm gonna. So.
Two pieces don't even be.
No, let's get ready because they're waiting for us. I could hear them. So we're gonna.
Okay. Now.
Is it difficult for the horses to go through?
Not at this point, no. All right. Now, at this point, you start making your move forward, and out of nowhere you hear just echo. It's like to the point where your horses are immediately startled. Your horse Durzo, it bucks a little, but you're
I'm
able
gonna
to
put
control
my
it.
face.
I
to
need
the-
you both
to
to
it.
roll charisma saving throws, please.
I have to roll one too, Lou?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Nope. I rolled an 8.
I have a +5. Wait, hold on. I rolled a 17, +5.
No.
I'm sorry, you guys didn't need to roll a saving throw. I rolled for your horses. So what happens is you're able to control your horse Durzo, but Tildor, yours just bucks you. Now you're gonna need to make a save, not a save, but a control roll for your horse. Give me a moment, I can tell you exactly what skill that would be here. Animal handling.
That's both of us?
No, just Tildor.
No, I fell off my horse. I rolled a 4.
Okay, so it bucks you off, and you just immediately fall right into the water, and his horse takes off.
Oh All right. What I'm
So
gonna do
the
is get off
girl's
my.
just like she's buried her head in your back. It's them. It's them.
Shh. I'm gonna get off the horse. I'm gonna tell her to keep her head low behind the horse. I'm gonna hold on to my strap and I'm gonna grab Tildor.
Okay. Tilda, you're wearing plate mail, no? Or your chain armor?
Chain armor.
Okay. So getting up is not easy in this environment. Just so you
Yeah.
understand.
No, I know because I have the chain armor.
Yeah. So he helped. Durzo helping you up is definitely a good thing. He pulls you up. You're covered in this muck that you didn't intend on being covered in, and you can hear.
Yo,
like
Lewis.
multiple just echoing through this place.
Lewis,
Yes.
you know that scream that Arnold Schwarzenegger did in The Predator?
Yeah.
That when he went straight up head to head, I'm gonna do the same roar. Roar.
Like an intimidation roar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna scream the same way.
Roll intimidation.
Ah, 7. No, I didn't intimidate nobody.
He's like,
He didn't intimidate nobody.
roar! Grrr! All right. I mean, you do the roar, but you did the
I don't know if
their
it had
sound-
effect or not.
Their sounds stop for a second, but then pick back up.
So I'm gonna tell Tildor to get on my horse.
Mm-hmm.
No. I'll stay on foot.
Dude, you're in armor.
Yeah, but if I but the problem is if I fall off the horse, I'm gonna be screwed if they're around me. So I might as well stay on my feet.
Well, okay. So we're gonna keep on going towards that way.
Yeah, but I'm gonna look at him. Do you know how many of these things are in there? She said there's a lot. So I don't even think this is a
sounds
good
like-
idea.
Can I be able through perception figure out how many are there, Lewis?
It's going to be a high
rough
difficulty,
amount?
but you can try it.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
16.
No,
Ooh.
you're not able to figure out how many.
It's just
It's
due
because
to
of the
trees
echo.
Right.
There definitely is more than one. You know that for sure.
Can I
But-
try to see if I try
Yeah,
it?
sure. Because you want to bite off his ideas.
Ooh, a 9. Ooh. Ooh, that's a high roll, pops. I don't know why you're laughing. That's a high roll.
That is yeah, sure. It's a high roll.
so Lou, do I see any of them?
You definitely do not. Now I'm gonna do something here, so just give me a moment.
Now, if it's knee deep, it's
It's-
not deep,
It's knee deep.
so it's not deep enough for them to swim in it where we can't see them. Because if we're going
Water
by the
is
photo,
the water is brackish. It's covered in.
Wait,
It has
under-
bits of
I
algae and
understand.
shit. It's not clear. That's for sure.
I do understand that, but what I'm trying to say is, if it's up to my knee, it's less than 2 feet.
Okay.
It's less than 2 feet, and these things are real stocky, and they got fins on the back, and you can't tell me that from
Sure,
the
I
chest.
can. I can absolutely tell you.
No, you can't. No, you jerking.
Yeah, bro. I knew he was gonna come out with something like that. I knew it. He was gonna be like, oh. No, they got smaller ones, and those are the ones
Yeah,
that swim.
the babies, the guppies are going after you.
You stupid.
Do I see any movement in the water? Can I
Hold
roll
on
for
for a
perception on that?
Hold on.
No, can't wait. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do acrobatics on top of the water. I'm gonna jump,
Oh.
stand on the water, and then jump off again. And at the same time, I'm gonna use gravity manipulation, and I'm gonna grab like 4
All
of
right,
them.
I quit.
and
That's
slam
it.
them.
I'm gonna do the same thing, Lewis.
I quit.
gonna start telling the DM, this is what's happening and you gotta just deal with it. DM's like, no, but you can't. Shut up. This is what's happening.
What you're looking around. Your passive perception is high enough that you turn and you can hear this bubbling behind you. You turn and you can see 3 of them. They're coming up out of the water.
All right, one's getting an arrow to the cabeza.
You're gonna get 1 opportunity to attack, but just you, not Tildor. Wait, Tildor, what's your passive perception? Because you may be able to do this.
Mine.
Passive perception is
10.
10. And yours
12.
12. Okay, so yeah. So you both hear it. So Durzo hears it first, but Tildor, as he's turning you hear the bloop, 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 and you can see, like they're raising out of the water. The water just it makes that specific sound as people coming out of it. You turn, you can see these things. 2 of them have they all have these pole weapons, spear-like weapons.
Arrow to the head.
Okay, you get that 1 opportunity attack. So please roll.
Get the fuck.
The me and Dwight or only Dwight?
Well, he's at range. So for you won't get an opportunity attack unless you have a ranged weapon or a ranged attack. All right, so Durzo, you turn as quickly as you turn. You try to Legolas it, and you sails right past one.
Louis, I'll throw hand
now it's
axe
like,
at him. You heard,
Hold
Louis?
on.
I'm throwing one of mine.
Now,
Okay, right.
you're gonna what?
Hand axe.
Okay, I'll give you that.
21.
Ooh.
3 damage.
So you literally just rolled a 1 damage. That is sad. All right, so
Bro,
but you
that
still
happened.
do 3. So you hit that one's like, ah! And it hits him, and he is able to pull it out because it did sort of superficial damage. You can see just that blood is oozing out of the left side of his shoulder. So now we're gonna roll initiative. So please tell me what your initiative rolls are.
16.
Mine's just a 1.
Are you serious?
I swear to God, I rolled the 1.
Holy shit. I didn't do it. I swear to God, I did not do that.
God, that was you. Cause you know what's funny? I saw my computer glitch, and all of a sudden it was a 1.
So sad. No lie, my son was just complaining, saying that somebody in a game that he was playing, like Division or something like that, Rainbow Six, that they hacked. One of them dudes hacked it because everybody on his team was lagging, and they were getting smoked. And he knows about it, so he was like, "Oh, I'm lagging. Somebody's hacked it." He was all mad.
They used to do the same thing in Demon Souls. They used to make their characters unlimited life and try to fight you.
Okay, so unfortunately, I rolled a 19 inish for them, so they're coming first at all of you guys.
No, that's not fair.
I believe
No, that's what I'm saying.
that is absolutely fair.
The water's like a foot deep, and these things are under the water. That's bullshit.
Take it easy.
You know it's true. I gotta go to Massachusetts. I'm going to his house. It's on. I'm bringing.
Oh, we gotta set up the DM machine.
Yup, I'm bringing Spanky with me.
That's it. I'm done.
Spanky and Adolfo. It's gonna be part 3 of The Last of Us.
Oh my lord. We talk about Adolfo's gonna have a thong and start rubbing his butt cheeks. He's gonna lose his face.
Why? Why would you do that? That is that's just not even cool. That is not even cool.
He's a Mexican Rikishi.
Ah. You're an idiot. That's it. All right.
Oh
So
my Lord.
the one that you hit with the hand axe is coming after you, and then there's 3, so 1 each, and then the third one I will determine who it's attacking. So let's see. Let's start with the first one towards Tildor. It's attacking with his spear. What's your armor class?
18.
All right, so that first one, it just bounces off of your armor. Next is for Durzo. And your armor class is what?
15.
Okay, so this one does hit. And he's... One second, I don't know why it's doing this. Oh, okay. I see. So it does 4 points of damage to you. Now the last one, I'm going to make a 20-sided roll. 1 through 10, it goes after Durzo. 11 through 20, it goes after Tildor. Okay, so it goes after Tildor. So you took 4 points of damage. Durzo blinked.
Oh, I would have been almost dead.
I think these things have multi-attacks, but I'm just going to use the one for now. And
Damn. They gangster. They got multi-attack.
a lot of creatures do.
Yeah, because they usually got like scratch, bite.
Okay, so this one
Yeah, you already got
definitely hit you. Tildor, it hit with a 21. And oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. So the first attack for you, Durzo, did 7 damage. This one for Tildor, it hits you for a total of 10 points.
Wow, I'm almost dead. He almost
So-
killed me in 1 hit. I only got 1 hit point left.
I
Thing
thought
just
it was 4 points of damage.
No. I think I did it wrong. Hold on a second. No, I'm sorry. You're right. It hit you for 4, and for Durzo, for Tildor, it hit you for 4. It hit you both for 4.
Okay.
All right, so Tildor, you felt that one. So it
Yeah, hell
pretty much
yeah.
pierced your armor, and it hit you right in the gut. So he's like,
Okay, now Durzo
now
goes
it's
first.
Durzo's attack. Durzo, what are you doing?
How is it right up on me?
Yeah, it's in melee range. So
All
it's
right,
it's
so I'm
basically
gonna
stabbing
fu-
you with a spear. So it
How
has the
long is the
reach with the
spear?
spear.
So I'm gonna shoot it in the face. Give me a second.
Okay. You have a disadvantage if it's within melee range with a ranged weapon.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if I was you, bro, I'll take out your swords because you're gonna.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull out my sword.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second, man. All right. So short sword. I want to cut it right on the mouth. They got big mouths, so I want to cut its mouth wide open.
Damn, he's gonna make one of
fall
these
strikes
things a
in this
Joker.
game don't work the same way as in Palladium. So.
14.
Okay, roll what's the damage?
6 points of damage.
All right, you slashing it. You get splashed with blood. It's like, "Ah!" But it's still coming. This is just it's undeterred at this point, but it's still
Right.
coming at you. So, but it is now Tildor's go.
Okay, so now attack with my battle axe. I rolled an 18 and I did 8 points of damage to the one that I did 3. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11 points of damage.
All right, you cut into it with your axe. That it comes back at you. So it's just it's going to spear you again. Your armor class is what?
18.
It's an. Are you sure it's an 18?
Yeah, it's an 18. Because remember, I have a shield.
You are correct. Okay, good, because this would have done a lot of damage. So it hits you with its spear, and again you're able to block it with your shield. The next is back to Durzo.
Sorry, I
All right, so this one hit you with a 22, and it does a total of another 5 points of damage. So you're getting cracked. It's just they're basically just poking you guys to death. Back to Tildor. Spear damage. Let's see what it did. Okay, did not penetrate your armor, so again, you're able to defend yourself with your shield, leading us back to Durzo.
All right. Cabeza.
Okay.
Damn, come on, man. 11.
Okay, so I need you to roll a saving throw, a strength saving throw.
10.
Okay, so when you hit it with your, I'm sorry,
My short sword.
you hit it with your short sword. You can see it pulls out. This is one of its reactions. From its side, it reach back and pulls up from. It looks like you couldn't see it because of the bulk from its back. Like this really small. It's not a small, but it's like a buckler shield. It pulls it out and brings its arm up. As it brings its arm up and your sword comes down on it, it sticks to his arm, to the shield. So your sword is stuck to it.
No shit.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, but don't you have 2 swords?
No,
Yeah, but he's only using one right now.
I don't have 2 swords. That's the thing.
All right, so
So
Tildor,
you're gonna
your turn.
hold on. Okay, I rolled a 20 and I did 9 points of damage. But I don't know if it's green, it's a
The natural 20 if
win?
it's green. So you rolled a 16
Okay, yes.
plus your plus 4 bonus.
So I did 9 points of damage to the same one. So that's 3. Yeah, 20.
That's fine. Okay, so now when you come down Thundar style, cut it, and your blade sinks into it. It lets out one final, and it just hits the water. That one's gone. Okay, so we're starting with the attacker for Durzo. It's holding onto your shield, but it's still using its spear to stab you. And I rolled a 15. That's...
I have a 15 AR.
You have a 15 AR? All right, so Defender wins on that one. So you're good. Back to I'm sorry, Tildor. Okay. It stabs, but you're able to block it with your shield. Back to Durzo. In order to release your sword, you need to make a strength check of 11 or better.
Lou, because I'm dual weapon. I am dual weapon.
Okay.
I'm pulling out my venom dagger and I'm gonna stab it in his gut.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold on to my sword.
Yep.
But I know you can, in D&D you can't do these type of things, but like I'm just saying because you always say it's better to describe.
Sure.
So since it's stuck in the sword, I'm gonna pull the sword to me. So it's gonna pull it towards me.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's got the spear, and I'm gonna go and stab it in the gut with the dagger.
Okay.
Now,
The key is to actually make a strike.
right.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, over here it says action. I'm trying to put in my equipment the dagger.
Okay. So it's manage custom.
Oh, I know what to do.
Okay.
There we go.
Or equipment, yeah. And then you just click on the. Click on it. Is this
Get the-
what? I heard his disgust.
And now I forget it. Fucking bullshit, man.
So you rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay, you roll that 1. Roll a DC check, please. Because all it does is just pulls its arm down to try to catch your blade.
What is that?
Your strength check.
Oh. Another one.
Oh my lord.
Okay. I'm not paying for these rolls. I swear to God. Now,
I know you are, cause yo, bro, I was trying to see the screen.
with
glitch
one
again.
arm, you slash down, and it catches its little shield, and it's stuck. As you're trying to pull it towards and stab under, all it does is uses its weight and pushes its arm down to catch your blade on the shield as well. So now both your weapons are stuck. Back to Tildor.
It's my attack, right?
Yes, this is a third round.
Okay, I'm attacking the one that Durzo's on.
You still engaged with one. You do understand that. If you attack the other, you're going to
Okay.
give it an opportunity.
No. So I'll go after the one on
That I will not warn you next time.
19. Okay, 6 points of damage. 19. 6 points of damage.
All right. 6 points. So you're a very smart attacker, Durzo. He's coming up again. He's trying to spear you. Unfortunately, he cannot penetrate your armor, which is a 15.
Yeah, 15.
So that would be back to your attacker. Now, for you, Tildor, you can see it takes its free hand and reaches down by its side and pulls something out of the water and throws it at you. As you realize it's a net.
Okay.
Your armor class is an 18.
18.
Okay, so the net just barely reaches you, but it does not envelop you. So it's just pulling it back. You still having one arm with a spear, but we're back to Durzo.
He's pulling it back. The
Yeah,
net?
to basically to try to decide
Okay.
whether or not to use the net or the spear to attack. So Durzo, now what are you doing? Both your weapons are essentially restrained or grappled. Excuse me.
I'm
In
a
order
basically
to, you
same
you
thing.
need to make a DC check to pull one of those two weapons out. You can't do it for both.
I got both my hands on him.
Now I understand that.
I'm just pulling him enough to bring him towards me.
Uh-huh.
This time, pushing my way, I'm gonna headbutt him.
All right,
Oh,
that's an
shit.
unarmed strike.
12. Oh, fuck, man.
Okay. Make a DC check, please.
This is fucking ridiculous, bro.
A strength check.
11.
All right. So with that, it tries to move the shield to catch your face, but you're able to you hit his shield and you're able to pull yourself free before you got stuck. And you can feel it. It feels like really strong glue.
The shield?
What's coating the shield, not the shield itself.
All right.
Okay, so Tildor, your attack.
$18. I did 8 points of damage. So I did 14 points of damage.
So 8 points. All right. So this thing is bleeding profusely now. We're gonna come back to it, and it's going to disengage and try to move away from you and go into go back into the water and swim away. Now, you don't get an opportunity to attack because it's disengaging. But
Okay.
you can still pursue it if you choose on your attack.
No, I'm gonna go after Durzo's.
So-
Durzo's one.
All right, so for Durzo, this again, I'm going to use this. It's making a spear attack.
Yeah, we can't go after this ghost family. This is too dangerous. We're gonna need more men.
So it does hit. It does stab you again for 6 more points of damage.
Damn.
Fuck, man.
So it is whittling you away. You can feel the pain of this thing just poking through your armor. But it is your attack.
All right, I'm gonna stab it with the dagger. You said my weapons got free, right?
No, you didn't make the You didn't. You made the DC
No,
check.
you roll so
for
you
the
won't hit
headbutt.
your head on the
Not for your
the
weapon.
headbutt.
So you need to make a DC to pull your weapon out. That's your attack. Just so we're.
No, I'm gonna
Try it again?
No, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay. It's an unarmed strike.
18.
All right. And the damage is 2. So you hit it, and it's just like, motherfucker. No, it doesn't say it. But
So what it took 6 and 2 is 8.
don't worry about the damage. I'm already keeping
No,
track.
no, don't worry about it. 'Cause
your
I know how
attack.
you are. I know how you are.
Damn.
No, I missed. I rolled a 9.
And even Tildor's just like,
Yo, this guy's like unstoppable, man.
Again, Senor Spear is coming at you. All right, this time it does not penetrate your armor. You're able to sidestep the thrust of its spear. So that leads it back
I'm gonna have to
Durzo.
pull out my dagger.
Okay, it's a DC strength check of difficulty is 11. You need an 11 or better.
19.
Okay, so you're able to finally pull that dagger free, Going back to Tildor.
Okay. $13 plus 8. I don't know what's his armor class.
8 points of damage. All right. You come down with your slash from behind it. It's like a big splash of blood comes out from that slice. It can't disengage because it's pretty much stuck to Durzo. So one last spear thrust before it dies inevitably. And
Yo, if it got slashed, don't I get a free attack?
no.
That's why D&D is bullshit. It's literally getting hit in front of me. It got hurt. It's in pain. It screamed,
You
and
also
I'm
got to
standing.
remember that whatever you say applies to you too.
Dude, I feel like an English soldier from back in the days that does the redcoats. That's what I feel like. I'm just standing there like an idiot. Just go ahead.
You're struggling with it. That's the problem. All right, you took another 5 healthy points of damage. You are hurt.
Jesus. All right.
Okay. So now, but we're back to your attack. These are its last gasps. He's like, ah! He's just like,
No, I meant-
dagger!
I missed at a 4. I mean, I rolled
Oh,
a 5.
not you. Durzo.
Oh, okay. Come on, Durzo, you better hit this shit.
I can't. A fucking 10. It's bullshit.
Roll a strength DC, please. Strength check. Brother from another mother. I don't think we're gonna be friends after this.
17.
He tries to block you with the shield, but you definitely avoid that. Okay, Tildor.
Okay.
I will give you an advantage roll because you're hitting it from behind.
Ooh, 21. 21 and 15. So they both did 4
It's the
points of
21,
damage.
so it did 4 points.
Yeah, 4 points.
All right. So with a final chop, and the blood spatters right to Durzo's face, just splashes all over him. He chops it down, and he's like, ah, and it falls into the. It lies. It goes limp into the swamp water.
All right.
Nah, we out of here. Come on, we out of here.
I'm gonna heal.
Okay.
Six. And I roll it one more time because it's a 2-level spell. 10 points.
Make sure you mark it off on your character sheet, please.
Now, oh no, I've been doing it. I've been
Okay.
taking it off and everything.
You
How much hit points you got left, Durzo?
You feel those wounds starting to close,
I got 15 now.
and it's just like, you know,
We
at
out
some
of here.
point,
Come on.
At some point, you just vomit up a stomach full of blood because the thing was just jabbing you.
Bro, we out of here. I'm gonna tell this girl we have to come back with reinforcements. There's too many of them.
So, I mean, she's still on the. But my family, my father, my sister.
We're gonna lose our lives. They ain't not gonna be alive to help anybody.
There's too many of them. We don't know how many of them are also in there.
I'm neutral, bro. I'm jumping on my horse and I'm pushing on the water. I'm riding off. Fuck that. Let them eat it. That's it. And I'm chaotic neutral. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my lord!
Oh my god, that was too funny, bro.
All right, but here's the issue now. You only have one horse.
Nah,
That's fine.
bro. Straight up, listen to me.
I'm listening.
I'm pushing her off the horse, and I'm grabbing Tildor, throwing him on the back, and we're riding out.
No, I'll stop him. I walk. Come on, let's take it. No, I stop him. I'll be like, come on, let's go. Come on, let's get out of here. Let's move.
I'm just like my character's just frustrated right now. Like we both like I got beat up, and we're trying, and she's there. Oh, like you know what? I'm not gonna die because of some broad that I just met.
Man, that sounds like Joel. I'm not dying for that, man.
Or I could tell her, well, look, I'll keep on going, but we're gonna have to do something right now. You're gonna have to take care of some services.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna tell her that straight up.
I think
You want your family? We're gonna. I gotta at
taking a
least
different
have some
turn.
type of pleasure before I die.
Nigga said, give me some head.
Some roadhead. You got problems.
Nah, we out of here, bro. We out of
Okay,
here.
so define
We're-
out of here.
We're leaving. We're going to where we were going to originally. We're gonna take her there to get reinforcements.
Okay.
That's funny. Danny was like, no, don't do that.
Well, he's
No,
a
I'm lawful
Paladin.
good, man. I'm lawful good.
He's not gonna be able to do it anyway. He's just
Yeah,
like,
can,
bitch,
I'm-
get out of
Oh,
here.
wait.
Come on, let's go.
Bro, I'm lawful good, and then I have an angel watching me, watching what I'm doing. So I can't be going around doing dumb stuff.
I mean, don't get it twisted. He wants to. He wants to leave immediately. But anyway,
But
Nah,
setting back
we
out.
out of here, bro.
Setting
I mean,
back
he's
to-
on foot. He's on foot, and I'm on a. She's on the horse. I gotta be on foot too, to steer the horse the right way. It's like, dude, we gotta move. We gotta hurry up.
On foot, it's going to take you a couple of hours to get to the trading post.
That's fine.
If you were both on horseback and galloping speed, maybe about 3/4 of an hour, so 45 minutes. But so there's some additional travel time because you're on.
Maybe
foot
we could find your horse on the way.
No, his horse did
Nah,
not go in that direction.
you know what you do, D. You go ahead fast, and then I'll stay and I'll catch up to you guys.
Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing
Okay,
that.
so
Come on,
is
we
it
all.
possible? Yo, Lou, is it possible that I could fit on the horse and I could lay her? Kind of like laying.
Three
you
people
know,
on a
like a
horse
blanket,
is
like
not,
tie it down.
it's not going to work. It's a riding horse, not a war horse.
Dude, you don't have to worry. You're not gonna die. I mean, it ain't no effect to you if we leave her. I'm the one who's doing it. She's on my horse.
Nah, but I can't do that because I'm lawful good.
Oh my God. He's like, look, I'm chaotic neutral. I don't give a fuck about nobody but me.
Nigga say put your two quarter. Yo,
Holy
you gotta put
shit.
that as the highlight. You gotta put that as the highlight of the game.
Wow.
That was too funny. That was too funny, bro. Then you said give me some head.
I got no words for that one. That was just.
Yo, look, then he's like, give me some head if you want to go inside.
No words. All right.
Yo, Lou, listen. I'm force marching, Pops.
Okay.
Force march.
It takes you as long as I described to get to the fort. When you get to the fort, there's two guards that are, it's a trading, it's a trade zone. So it's
Trading
not,
post.
it's not. There's no militia. There are some men that you can tell are guards. They're standing out as they're watching people go in and out. The sun had finally set. People are lighting the torches inside the town, but there's still some bustling commerce happening. As you approach, one of the guards is like, "What the hell happened to you?"
Well, we'll explain to them what happened.
Oh,
And what
you
we
stink
found.
like swamp water. It's like you didn't walk through it, did you?
Yeah,
Ugh.
we had no choice. We fought these fishmen.
What? Fish? What are you talking about? There's no fish.
I'm
man.
gonna show all that bluish black blood all over me. I said, this is their blood.
No, and I'm also going to tell them about the shrine that's in the swamp with the hand coming out of it. So I'm going to tell them you have a pest problem in the swamp, and that's going to mess up business here.
He's like, look.
And they also have her family too.
And that's when the girl just starts breaking down and telling them, "Yes, they attacked my father, my sister, sir. Please, you have to help me." So you know the rules. You know the rules of this trading, of this camp. So you come in with what you go. You leave with what you come in with. No, I said that wrong. He's like, it's everyone's doing for themselves, love. If your father wasn't smart enough to hire, wasn't smart enough to hire an escort, well then, he took his chances. Move along. You're blocking the way. And you two probably get cleaned up. See the Lord about the pest problem.
Okay.
Maybe he'll do something about it. I ain't about that.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna tell him thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna go to a bathhouse. Anything that they might have something outside or whatever that you wash off.
There's troughs for the horses to drink. That's probably the closest that you're gonna get.
No,
to
horses.
actually bathing.
You're funny.
Oh, whoa.
See how I said
Jesus.
horses? Horses with an S instead of saying horse.
Oh.
That's fine, Louis.
All right.
Fine.
So we're gonna go and clean up.
Yeah,
What-
I'm gonna go clean
What
up. That's all.
establishments are in this little fort? There must be a trade.
Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna ask her. What do you plan to do?
Oh, I'm not even paying attention now. I'm going to do my own.
No,
I
no.
know,
he's gonna-
you're
I'm
off
gonna-
to do your own thing. She's like, I don't know. It's like all of our provisions were in that wagon. I don't even have any money.
Well, I'm gonna tell him if you want, you could come with us to speak to the Lord. Maybe having
Not
you
give
there.
any roadhead. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it.
No, I never said Rohead. I'm lawful good, man. I'm married first. I'm married before Rohead. But I'm gonna tell him maybe if you come with us to see the Lord, maybe that'll be beneficial to you.
If you say so, sir.
And I'm gonna be like, how much would it take you for you to clean yourself up?
He seems a little confused by that question. It's like, I don't understand.
In other words, to buy some clothes because you can't see the Lord in the condition you're in.
I don't know. There is a seamstress. It's just that I remember there being a seamstress here. The town itself, it's walled. You know, it's got the log walls that extend about 15 feet and they're cut to the spikes. There is a walkway. You can see some guards along the walls there, and it extends to the left and to the right to where you can't see because it curves. So it's essentially a curved wall that goes around this space. In this town itself, that main thoroughfare, the main avenue that you're walking through, there are some wooden houses. So houses made of wood. There's some setups where people use their wagons to hawk their wares in open spaces. There are about 15 houses scattered on both sides. You know, like there's 7 on one side and 8 on the other. But in between each space, there's an alleyway, and where that space is, that's occupied by some sort of trader that's trying to hawk his wares. There is a saloon that you see, or a tavern, and it's heavily trafficked because you can see people coming out in and out. There are some ladies of the evening that are outside just staring, and as people walk by, some of the traders that come through, one will grab one and then walk in, another one will walk out in that vein. And then there's more storefronts to the right and then the left. You can see a general goods store farther down. You can see not a furrier, but you can see a small dainty shop where the seamstress is. And she says, there she is, sir.
Okay, so come on, let's go.
And Durzo, you're just going to the trough to clean off, yes?
Yeah.
You're muted, man.
I'm gonna go to wash off most of this stuff off of me, and then I'm gonna go to the trading post where they'll have like armor and stuff like that.
Okay. Let me get
Yo, Lou, do they have a church here?
At the farthest end, you can see what looks like a steeple.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take her, get her cleaned up, get myself cleaned up, and then before I see the Lord, I'm gonna go to the church and I'm gonna introduce myself to see if they need any help or anything like that in the church, and then I'll go see the Lord. Because remember, I could also get help because I'm lawful giddy.
All right. So I'm gonna go to Durzo first because you're going towards the seamstress. He's further away. You get
Yeah,
to
okay.
where you can see a leather worker, and you can see his. It's him and two burly assistants. They're both in leather aprons. One of them is skinning a deer, and the other one is sharp. You can see him dutifully sewing like a leather pants together, and they look like padded armor. So the shop owner or the stall owner, he has just a makeshift tent, and he looks over to you. He's like, "Evening, sir. How can I help you?"
So I'm just
regarding you strangely because you are an elf, but you are covered in you look shiny wet.
right. So I'm gonna explain to him. See, sir, I've been in some battles recently out in the swamp. There's things out there, and as you can see, my arm is all beat up.
Yeah, I'd hate to be the other one.
Well, if it wasn't for my friend, I think I would have died. But anyway, I was looking to see if maybe you have any armors, like leather armors like this one for sale.
Well, nothing as fancy as that, but I can get you by, or I could just repair what you have.
I would like to buy one, and I would like this one repaired also.
Oh, okay. We have a big spender. Absolutely, sir. If you wouldn't mind, we just need to get you fitted, and I'm gonna need you to take that off.
So I'm gonna take it all off. Like, I don't know. I always picture my elf like the albino that I got. So he's like all battle scars all over
Okay.
and stuff like that.
All right. So he's just like, how long have you had this armor? It's a good thing you're upgrading. This one's seen his fair share, huh?
This is the second time I had it repaired, sir. And your name?
He says, Kreese. Darren Kreese.
I just thought about. He goes, Darren Crease, like James
It's a
Bond.
Kreese, Darren Kreese.
That day he smacks the wife with a white glove.
I'm gonna say Durzo. Durzo
Like
Blitz.
I say these are my sons, Caleb and Damon.
Caleb, Damon, nod my head.
It's strange seeing an elf this far in this part of the world. So what brings you here besides getting into battles about it?
Just travel. We came upon a merchant's daughter, and the merchant was here recently, and he had two daughters. And they went out there with no escort.
Wait a minute. It's like was it Goran?
I do not know his name, but
He has a daughter named Kima and
Kima.
another
Yes.
named Jarit.
well, Kima we found being chased by these fishmen. We tried to help her, but we were attacked by three of them, and there was more out there in the swamp, and I got damaged pretty bad. As he could, I'll show him the fresh wounds that I got from being stabbed by the spear.
Yeah.
We couldn't find
You didn't-
Goran or his daughter. So we came back hopefully for some help.
So where is she? Is she alive? Is she hurt?
Yes, my partner Tildor took her to the seamstress to get new clothes and to get freshened up. They're gonna go see the Lord.
He didn't ask her for Roadhead, did he?
No, only I.
No, I'm lawful good. Lawful good people don't ask for
No,
rubber.
it's-
I gotta.
It's like, please, if you could see that poor child. He's like, I knew her father well. We partnered for quite a time before going in different directions, but that girl, they were like family. If you would be so kind, when she's, if you would be so kind as to, you could send her our way. We will take her from, we will take care of her. We don't want to burden you.
It's no problem.
Thank you, sir. So I'll give you a discount because you helped my friend. I mean,
Nah, but
you didn't
he
save
wants-
everybody like you ran like bitches, but you at least saved one. No, I'm kidding. He didn't say that.
You know, so, yeah, it's like you can never win with Lewis. It's like if you stay, you get killed. And then he starts saying, oh, well, you could have left. Nobody told you to stay there. But then when you run, then he calls us bitches. It's like
I
you
know what
don't
you're
win
talking
in
about,
Lewis's
sir. Fake
game.
news. Fake news.
Yeah. All
Okay.
right. That's why you got that Trump spinal tap fluid in your
Whoa.
soon,
That is beyond wrong, dude. That's
soon
just,
your hair's gonna turn blonde and it's gonna be
my
like
God.
an overlap on the side. It's all
holy
right.
shit.
Your hands gonna get small.
This nigga stupid. This nigga say you took the vaccine, it was Trump's.
Holy shit.
He's gonna be like, well, you know. Oh my God, that was so funny, bro.
Lou's gonna get kicked off Twitter and Facebook.
You kicked off a lot of things at this point.
Banned, permanently banned. Oh, that was so funny.
You look like him.
That's not cool, sir.
I was wondering why I saw Lou's hand shrink.
Look at Lou. He's like, I'm stopping it here.
That's it. It's done. I'm done.
All right. So okay, he said he was gonna give me.
Oh God,
All right,
that's
so
too good.
he'll sell you the leather for 6 gold. Now the leather armor is AC 11, just so you know. It's. Wait, I'm sorry. No. You wanted the studded leather. Yes.
Right. I want it
So
exactly like what I
He'll
got.
sell that to you for 30.
How much is it to repair my original one?
He'll repair that one for 10.
So 40 gold. I'm gonna give him 5 gold more.
Okay.
All right.
Add the studded leather to your inventory.
Equipment.
Okay. Now for Tildor, so you get to the seamstress shop, open the door, you can hear that little ding, ding. It's the little chime as you enter the threshold. Say just a minute, because she has a wide open space, some dresses that are in these makeshift mannequins, headless mannequins, obviously. And the girl's like, I don't feel right. We should go.
No, I'm gonna tell her, Lewis, I'm gonna take my helmet off so I can show her my own face now.
She's like,
And
oh
I'm
my
gonna tell
God,
her.
you look hideous. Can we go now?
I'm gonna punch her in the face. That's
All
it.
right,
I'm
take
turning
it.
evil.
She's like, please,
He's like,
I don't
I'm
feel right taking your charity.
No, I'm gonna tell her don't worry about it. Just we're doing this because we're gonna see maybe it could be a possibility that your family's still alive. So we gotta bring you looking good towards the Lord. So I mean, you want to save your family, right? Or you want to make an attempt at least to save your family.
Thank you so much. I don't.
Lou, on the side note, I'm gonna head towards the seamstress.
So thank you so much. I don't know what I would have done without you, my friend. You see the
So
tears
does-
coming down her face as the woman's coming out, and she's just like, "Okay, so what can I? Oh dear gods! It's like by the gods, what happened to you, lass?" She walks over to the
I'm
girl,
gonna-
and she disregards you completely just for that moment. She's like, "Who did this to you?" And the girl's just blubbering and can't say anything. She's like, She turns to you. She's like, and you, sir? He's like, is she your daughter?
But no, ma'am, I'm here to. We saved her. She was in a bit of a trouble, and we got her out of it. But I need to give her an outfit, and I'll tell her to basically dress her up because we're gonna go see the Lord.
Oh my! We must clean you up. You poor thing, you poor thing. She said, please come with me. And she said, please, if you wouldn't mind just watching the shop while I tend to your young miss.
Yeah.
All right. When you're standing there, she has a glass window as you're looking out into the street, and you can see just across what you can see the Lord. You can tell you've met him a couple of times. Like I said, wasn't necessarily the most friendliest towards you. That's just his general demeanor. But you can see him across walking into that tavern.
So I'm
Two
gonna.
of his men are shadowing him.
I'm gonna stick my head out and call him.
Right? He doesn't hear you. There's too much noise from
Okay.
too much ambient.
So I'm
noise.
gonna wait. So now that I know he's there, I'm just gonna wait till this lady's done.
Okay. That takes a little bit of time. She
How much time
has
does
to
it
clean
take?
her up okay, so at what point, by the minute, would you say that you're going to get impatient and leave?
Well, what I'm gonna do is because she wants me to watch it from the start, so I can't leave it. I can't leave it and watch. So I'll just wait.
It's
because
one of
I
the,
can't
one of the
leave
drawbacks
stuff.
of being lawful good. Now,
Yeah, so-
and being a Paladin. So
If I would have been
after
Durzo, I
about-
would have just burned the. If I would have
burned
been
the whole
Durzo, I
thing
would've burned
down.
the store down. I'm out of here.
It's like, fuck this bitch.
So I'll wait. I'll wait.
After about
I'm gonna
20
keep an eye. I'm gonna keep an eye to see if the Lord leaves the place.
Sure. After about 20 minutes, she comes out and she's just like, I'm sorry, it's just gonna be some more. We're gonna need a little bit more time. Please, I beg you to just a little bit more patience, sir. Please.
Okay,
The
so
woman's
what's a little bit more?
She's in her mid-60s, you can tell, but and she's human, but she has a matronly face. And she goes back. She says, "Thank you so much." And after about another 20 minutes, she comes out, and she has she doesn't have a dress on, but she has more appropriate attire. She has pants. She has essentially she has a man's wardrobe, but because the girl said she's going to be riding again, she's like, I don't agree with a woman dressing this way, but it's her choice, and you're paying, right?
Wait, I look at her and I'm like, where you going?
She comes out. She's like, with you to get my father.
Yeah, but you have no skills. You know how to wield the sword?
No, but I can help.
Okay, what skills do you have to help?
But I have to go. I have to see. I have to know.
I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna tell her. Listen, it's not a good idea that you come with us because then we have to worry about you. We've seen what 3 of them did to my friend over there,
And me, we got Jack, son. We got Jack.
and so imagine if it's more than one. All you're gonna be, it's. I'm sorry to say, but you're gonna be an interruption in what's going on, and I can't be focusing on you and everybody else. So my suggestion is,
Even the matron, she's just like, listen to him, dearie. He speaks true. So she hangs her head. She's like, you promise you're going to try to get my father back.
yeah. I told you, I'll give you my word. I said, I'll give you my word. We'll do the best that we can to get.
She nods,
Your father
tears
back.
streaming down her face. And she's just,
Okay, so I'm
"Don't
gonna
worry,
look at the
son."
lady.
She looks at you. She's like, he seems like a hardy bloke. I'm sure he'll get your father back.
So I'm gonna ask her, how much is it?
Oh, 10 it should suffice. She's been through a lot. I don't think that I should try to gouge you.
So I'm gonna use my persuasion to try to be like 10. You know, come on, she's hurt. Can you knock it down a little bit more? Okay.
Girl.
Oh wait, that's an advantage. Let's put it back to normal. Normal. 21 pops.
All right, I don't see where you see 21. I see 7.
Oh man, I'm looking at the wrong roll. Okay, so this thing is like, shut up, bitch.
Yeah, he's looking at his battle axe roll like a persuasion.
Yeah,
Like, bitch.
yeah, man.
You gonna give me some? He's swinging your battle axe to persuade her. So she's like, "Oh, I've already discounted it enough, sir. Please
Okay, okay, so I'll give it a
stop
10.
being a bitch."
So I'll give it a 10. So now I got 40.
I can't thank you enough. And
It's not funny if she really said that.
but anyway, so she's like, anytime, just stop on by, dear, please. So don't be foolish.
Okay, so
Do not go out,
Lou,
don't
I'm
go
gonna
back out there.
Lou, I'm gonna cross the street and go
All right, so
speak to the Lord.
in that time, Durzo, they did a pretty good patch job for your old armor and fitted you for the new.
No, I did say that I was gonna meet up with him
With
while they were working on it.
Oh, okay. So in any event, you get to
All right.
the store. You still have to wait. You still have that conversation. She has that conversation with Tildor. I'll say that you didn't participate considering your mood towards this girl and her contribution towards you getting jacked up.
Right. So I'm gonna let her know and say, ma'am, Darren Kreese has offered to help you in a time of assistance. So he did say to stop by and meet up with him.
Very well. You sure I can come?
Wait, hold on, Dia. We're gonna need her to talk to the Lord. So I'm gonna tell her no, but we're gonna need you to come and talk to the Lord.
He's an
And-
awful dwarf. He's never really taken to my father.
Well, but you know what? It's better. If my honest opinion, I think it's better if you're there, because at least we could try to work something out.
If you say so.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
You head
Is
out. The,
Durzo there with
woman,
me?
the matron bids you farewell.
Okay, so Durzo, I'm gonna be like the Lord in the bar across the street.
Okay.
Damn, I haven't even bathed. I gotta go bathe.
Head across the street into the tavern. Bathing is not necessarily so much an issue. As soon as you walk in, smell the smells. Sweat,
Okay, so perfect.
ale, beer,
So
sex.
double ass sweat.
Yeah. There's the heavy smell of the brothel that's upstairs. Men are in playing varying games of chance. There's there's another middle-aged woman, middle-aged human that's serving drinks. She comes around to you, she's like, sit where you like.
Pick a table. They
Sorry,
serve.
well,
There-
no, hold on, because we're here to talk
there's
to
at
the
least
Lord.
3 empty tables. The Lord has his section where he's sitting with a couple of they look like they're dressed like nobles, and they seem to be in some sort of negotiation with him. He's looking at them sternly. They're going back and forth. He's at the far end of the room. This place is spacious enough that when you walk in, there's at least 30 feet from you, from where you are, to the other end of that room. But it's packed with people of varying races.
I'm
no,
going to-
no monstrous races, but a couple of half elves. There's a half orc. There's a lot of dwarves here. There's humans, adventurers, rough and tumble types, gamblers. So if you can imagine, you guys see you remember the Kurt Russell tombstone?
Yeah. It's like that, right?
When he's there, and they're confronting each other, him and Johnny Ringo and Doc Holliday. So it's that kind of a pact.
Well, Lou, listen, I got my leather cowl over my head.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have my my mask on.
Sure.
He's got my cowl over my head. I'm going to a table.
Okay. You find a table. It's whichever table you had taken, you still have a sight line to where the dwarf is. And you can see he's deep in negotiations, slamming the table at some points, pointing his finger and yelling, and then sitting back and stroking his beard at some points. So whatever's happening, it's a dynamic conversation. So the server comes over. She's like, "All right, what do you want, my dearies? We have ale, we have grog, we have beer,
Cider.
cider."
Yeah, it's a liquor.
You elves and your cider. You elves and your fancy drinks. We have beer, ale, and grog. In
Ale.
that order. I have, I have a bit of mutton and some gruel and, for food. Some day old bread, if you like.
Mutton, oil bread. I'm gonna look to the girl. You hungry?
She looks at you, he looks at her, she's like, nods.
So can I get food for her and water?
It's like, yeah. You can see her brow furrow when she's looking at the girl. She's like staring her up and down, like, sizing her up. And then she's like, and for you, sir?
No, I'll pass.
You sure you don't want to?
You can't sit
No.
if you're not drinking.
Dildo.
Okay, so I'll take some beer.
Dildo, let's eat some too. Let me get some more mutton. A bowl of mutton for him. I'll pay for it.
Think there you go. He says, I'll be back with your meat and mead, as they say. And she walks away. And make sure that we have the appropriate. One of the bards, he picks up his lute and starts singing. And she starts singing. It pretty much quiets down the room. She's a half elf. She has she's well traveled. You can see her. She's wearing bits of leather and some cloth. Still fancy enough that she stands out in this crowd. But her lute, you can see her lute is reinforced on the back. It's like metal. You know, the back of it, which indicates she's used that as a club every once in a while. There's some dents in it, and she's singing, and everyone's, quiet down to a lull, and you can still people are still having conversations, but everyone else is pretty much focused on her. Now, woman comes over, brings you your drinks and your food. It's good enough. Needs some salt, maybe a little bit more spices, but it's edible. Now she goes at it with a ravenous hunger.
So Lou, I'm gonna drink my beer. I'm just gonna wait till this guy finishes his conversation, so then we could approach him because we don't want to interrupt what he's
All right,
doing.
well, when you taking in that scene from where he's standing, you can see that there's a couple people that are waiting to talk to him.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell Durza, hold on, give me a second. You think we should go up to him and talk to him now?
No, this will be the worst time because right now he's emotional. We gotta let him cool off for a little bit.
And the girl leans over. She's like, "I told you, he's not a pleasant man to deal with."
Well, when you're having to deal with what's going on in a fort like this, you're probably never pleasant. But at some point, we are gonna have to talk to him.
Yeah, he's definitely right about that. Because the whole problem is, this is a whole lot of trouble.
This is more than that in your system. Something
Yeah.
every merchant that tries to go through that way might have a problem. It's bigger than this situation that we're in right now, and that's what he has to know.
Okay.
Yeah, he is right about that.
That still doesn't lead me to how you guys are approaching this. So again, the bard's doing her thing. People
just
are
say that
watching. He
we-
still have that. He's having that conversation. That groups of merchant nobles, they get up and leave. A lot of them don't look happy, but they leave.
Okay,
and then
now I'm gonna
he's
go.
replaced by another group that take
No, I'm gonna-
immediately take
You
their
know what?
seats.
After we eat, we might as well get online.
How many people are in front of us? I guess. I mean, is there a line to talk to this
You
guy?
can
or?
see at least there's another 3 at his table, and maybe judging by the way people are staring in the same way that you guys are trying to figure out a way to get towards him, he's probably got at least 2 more groups.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna walk up to him.
Okay, walking towards him. You get
Now, if
to,
I'm
you-
with,
Sorry,
I'm
go
with,
ahead.
I'm sorry, I'm with Tildor. I'm gonna stop him and say, listen, don't interrupt the conversation that he's having right now. If you do that, it ain't gonna be good for us. We want him to focus on what we tell him.
Okay. So,
And he has guards there. We don't want to make a confrontation. Let's just
Okay.
wait on the line. There's two more in front of us. We wait and then we go.
okay. So what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna tell him. So stay here. Give me a minute. Let me just go wash up and get all this dirt off of
That's
me.
no problem. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
Okay. About an hour goes by, and the last of the groups that you think are still waiting, they get to talk with him, get up immediately and walk out. Nobody, essentially everyone that goes towards to talk with him, you can see by the expressions on their faces, they're walking away unhappy. So finally, the server brings him some food and drink, and you can see he's just like, he just leans back. He's like, ugh, and just starts digging in.
I'm gonna wait till he finishes eating.
Am I back now, Lou? Or
Yeah. It was an hour.
Okay.
Just saying that I'm fast forwarding past that.
I'm gonna say,
Okay.
Tildor, let him finish eating.
okay, so we're gonna let him finish eating. Then we're gonna
Gotta
go
be
upstairs.
patient on this.
With his last gulp from his mug, he sets the thing down, lets out a really loud belch, and he just leans back and rubs his stomach. He seems a little content at this point because no one is bothering him. At this point, you can see another couple of
No,
men.
we
they start
go,
making
we're
their
going
way
up. We're
towards
going
him.
up. No, we're going up. We're going up.
Okay, again with a we.
Yes,
Okay,
we're
I'm
both going
going
up.
up.
No, we're both going up.
All right. Now, you make your way towards his bodyguards. I'll say his bodyguards. They stop you, saying, "Who are you? What's your business?"
I'm gonna tell her my name is Tildor Greenheart, and we're here to let the Lord know that you guys have a pest problem in the swamps. I guess some form of swamp men that are in there, and I point out the girl. They went and kidnapped her family, and so we went and rescued her.
She didn't
but
go.
her
She's still at the
father-
table, just so we're clear.
Oh, I thought she was. So I'm gonna point at her, and I'm gonna be like, we went and rescued her family, and her father and her sister are still kidnapped. We tried to go get them, but it was just too many of them. That's gonna cause problem in the town because you have to cut through the area where they're at to get over here.
Your merchant trail is gonna be compromised, and that's what we're here. We're here to talk with the Lord about it.
Okay, so they both look they both don't look very convinced by the way you're explaining it, but they turn and you can see that the dwarf has been, he was listening, and he just nods and waves you over. So what are you on
At that
about?
moment, Lou, I'm gonna point to the girl and tell her to come over.
So she slowly and reluctantly gets up and moves in your direction. They say, "Hey, so what's this song about?" So I remember you two. You're a bunch of two traveling tramps.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him hi, Lord, and I'll, give him the proper respect, and I'll take my helmet off, and I'm gonna tell him we're here because I pointed the girl while she's coming to the table. Her family was basically kidnapped, and it's on the road coming to the town. There's also, I described the pyramid with the hand coming out, and these guys are starting to build structures out there too. So this is gonna mess your business up.
Let me see if I got this straight. They're building structures and they're gonna compromise. You're not making any sense, lad.
Okay, I'm gonna use my persuasion. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna describe the creature that attacked us.
Basically, they're like fishmen.
Yeah.
They're aquatic. They came out of the water, and we fought 3 of them. I barely made it out of there with my life. They have primitive weapons, but they're numerous, and they're in the thicket of the swamp, where it's most dense. That's where we noticed they're at. As what she explained, and I'm gonna point to her, is that she only saw 3, but she heard numerous inside the swamp while her family was being attacked. She was able to escape. We were able to help her by defeating 1, and then we went to go and try to see if we could get her father and her other sister, but we were attacked, and we knew that there was more out there.
Is it your father? Never liked the man, but he was honest at least. Yeah. What do you want me to do? I don't have an army.
My lord, I totally understand that.
Tramping through the swamps to kill some fishmen.
So I'm gonna use my persuasion on him. I'm gonna tell him this is eventually gonna become a problem, because if you can't have your caravans come into town, how are you gonna trade? I'm using my persuasion.
I saw it.
No, I didn't even do anything.
Yeah,
what are you
did.
talking about? No, that was the last time.
I
No,
swear to God,
that was
you were-
last time for the old lady.
You are a cheating son of a bitch. I swear to God. No, God.
No. That's what's up. 19. Ooh, in the cara.
So, he's...
That's a 19,
it's like,
Poppy.
you made a decent roll, but I'm still not going. No. No, yeah. So he's just like, look, I just don't have the men. It's like, you don't even know their numbers. You said there were 3? That's all? Did you see any more?
There's more.
There's more.
What came at us from inside the water, came out of the water, was only 3 at that moment. I'm just saying.
He's like, look, lads, I want to help you, but at this point, somebody runs into the tavern, runs straight towards him, and you can see he's covered in what you were covered in, except
I love it.
he has these bite marks on his leather. You can see the big round bite marks. You can recognize them immediately. And he whispers into the Lord's ear. He's like, right. And he stands up. He's like, right, we're going into the woods. We're going into the swamp. He said, run up the men. You two, come with me.
So funny. Oh, man. Okay, so we go. That's so funny.
Go into the street, round about at least 10 men, including yourself, so it's an even dozens. And they're like, all right, men, we're going into the swamp. Wait. I mean, you're going into the swamp. You're going to retrieve my property and see if you can find this girl's parents or something.
Wait, hold on. We haven't negotiated our...
Negotiated? You just said you were going... We needed to help you. We're helping you. What's there to negotiate?
Well, I mean, the girl got to get some form of compensation for her family. We don't find it. I'm using my persuasion.
This is a free trading port. A free trading port. It's like, we don't function that way.
Lewis, can I use my persuasion to see?
No, you cannot.
Yes, he could.
You can.
can't
It
deny
doesn't
him
matter
that.
if you do it. It's just you can only persuade, but so much.
Okay.
You telling me if he makes the roll, it still can't work?
I'm saying that it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't matter what the role is. The situation will dictate whether or not you can. Eat.
Oh, that's true.
Now,
That's true.
so he's just like, what? He's like, are you going or not? He's like, I can throw you. He's like, I'll tell you what. You bring me
Okay,
back.
uh-huh.
You bring me back my stuff. You bring me back my things. You bring me back my possessions, and I'll cut you in a piece. Then you can give it to the girl and
Sounds
be on your way.
Okay, sounds good. So let's go.
I'm gonna tell the girl. For now, go to Darren and wait there.
He's like,
back.
please be careful.
All right.
There's
I'm
those
gonna
big-
go see
those
if
big
they-
anime eyes just wobbling and shit. Please be careful.
Bro, be careful. This is the guy who wants a raw head.
So Lou, there's a stable here, right? So that's where I got my horse at.
Sure.
All right. Do they have a horse for sale?
They do, but it's definitely out of your price range.
How much is it?
At least 75 gold.
All right, I'm gonna pay for it.
You have 75 gold?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has platinum. Remember?
All right.
They went and robbed my body, goddamn thieves.
I forgot about that. Hold on a second. Let me see something. Man, I called it. I didn't even look at it. It's 75 gold. So take it off your sheet.
All right, did it. Yo, Tildor, grab a horse.
Okay, good. That was so funny, man.
What? Oh,
Like, he's like, yeah, he's like, oh, I can't go. Oh, no, wait a second. Hold on.
Alright. You mount. Everyone gets their mounts up and starts riding out in town. You can see her. She's, as you're going, as you're riding past. She's just staring at you intently and with a worried look as you ride off. Riding out into the through the roads towards the swamps. Everyone has torches as they're riding through, which again it's having an adverse effect on your dark vision, but you still have the ambient light from the torch. When you get to the actual swamp,
the pyramid.
you can see another one that wasn't there before. It's where the swamp and the road meet. This one is again 10 feet high. It has the varying forms of mortar. You can see a foot sticking out of one.
Lou,
Yep.
I'm gonna see if I can I'm gonna get off my horse and see if I can knock the pyramid over.
Roll strength check, please.
I'm gonna start with the single stone on the top.
It's 10 feet high, so you have to climb.
I can climb it.
Yep. Climbing is not the issue. I won't make you. I'm not gonna do every single roll, but to knock it down, that's not gonna be the issue either. It's just a bunch of stuff that's been packed on the top to make it look like a shrine.
All right, so a 10.
All right. You're able to finally just give it a nudge, and it topples over. The rest of it doesn't necessarily topple over, but a good chunk of it just does fall back into the water.
So what I'm trying to do is, because I believe it's like human remains, because we're finding parts that are sticking out. I want to get to those parts and see what I find. I'm going to be pushing the stones till I get to the core of where that leg, because the leg's sticking out. So that means there might be more parts to that body or connection to that body.
One of the mercenaries, I don't call them mercenaries, He's like, are you sure that's what you should be doing with that? It could be cursed.
It's okay. I'll be the one cursed if it has one.
He's like, it's okay.
That was so funny. He's like, calm down, you little
Yeah,
bitch,
like-
calm down.
It's okay.
I'll be cursed.
Fine, it's fine. Everybody's fine. Yeah, you are stupid.
Now, when I look at the foot, is it a male or is it a female?
It's small, so it could possibly be a child.
How old was the other daughter?
You never asked, she never said.
I'm gonna ask some of the guards there. Do you know that merchant, the merchant that the daughter's there in the fort?
So a couple of them are like, most of them say no. Some say, yeah, I heard of him, but
Okay, like his
I know
daughter.
I know he had two little ones, but I don't know how old they are.
But just a rough estimate, one younger than the other.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
So I'm gonna keep on pushing the stone.
Okay, that's before you know it, you're like 5 or 6 minutes in. What are you guys doing? Watching him, this elf, just try to destroy the shrine.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stay just looking out while he doesn't make sure nothing else comes in. And that beautiful music in the background.
Now, I'm sorry. Say that again, Tildor.
I'm just gonna, we're gonna stay alert, looking while he's, trying to move the stuff out.
All right. So you can make a perception check if you like.
Yes. Read my mind. $14.
What is he doing?
I'm doing a perception check. 14.
All right. Noises aside, because again you're back towards the swamp, and those noises now, because it's night, because of the creatures are now, the nighttime creatures are just as noisy, if not more, than the daytime creatures. So, like with the toads and all that ambient noise, you thought you saw some movement, but it could have been one of the crocodile, one of the swamp lizards, or a snake that's slithering through the water. You couldn't really make it out. And
Which direction?
It's just ahead. I'm saying as you're looking around, because the swamp is literally ahead. You're at the base of the where the dry land meets the swamplands. Now.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Go ahead.
tell everybody. I think I see some movement over there, so get ready.
So as soon as one of the men is like, "What?" He pulls out his sword. You see, he's just like, as he pulls out his sword, it looks like for a second his sword started glowing like red, and he's just like, "What?" And at that point, his entire body gets engulfed in this bright orange-red glow, and he's like, "Ah." You can see his beard just catches fire, his hair catches fire. He's like, "Ah." He jumps off his horse. His horse bucks him. And he's just running around in flames. He just runs towards the water. And everyone all the other men are like, shh, 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 shh.
Wow. So D, come on. We're gonna have to go. Durso, come on.
Durso, you get to the point where you get to the foot. The foot itself is attached to the leg up to where the knee would be. So it's foot,
There's
calf,
nothing there.
and shin bone, but nothing else. No, it was severed, and the wound looks like shredded, like it was bitten off.
Okay. Just a quick glance. Do I see any birthmarks or anything on the leg,
No.
on the ankle?
Nothing real from that quick moment that you're examining it. Just before the soldier, just before you hear Tildor, it's you're focused, so you can hear him. You can hear his words, but you're not necessarily focused on him. But then you hear the scream. You turn. You can see one of the men just jump off his horse and run towards the water. At this point, you hear from everywhere. It's just echoing everywhere. All the men are just the horses are getting spooked, and the men are getting even spookeder. That's not a word, but they're getting spookeder.
Like that was spooked her.
All right. So I'm gonna get out. So what you want to do?
Well, they're starting to attack us, so we're gonna right, Lou?
I didn't say they started to attack it. I said what I said. Now, if you would stop playing video games and pay attention, you would know it.
No, the music is a bit too loud.
No.
Almost
That's
there.
bullshit.
Yo,
So
I'm gonna say Tildor, watch my back.
okay, so I'm gonna watch his back, and we're gonna.
Lewis,
Yep.
right down, whip my dick out and piss on the shrine.
Nah, come on.
I'm doing that.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Did he really say he's whipping his dick out?
I believe that's exactly what he just said. He's doing.
Nah, we're gonna come on. We're gonna have to go win. Come on. And where's the guy? Did the guy?
10
Is the guy
seconds,
hurt?
bro. 10 seconds. That's it. And then I'm gonna zip up, and then we're gonna go. Where are we going? Deeper in to go and try to
Yeah.
look for stuff?
Yeah. And what about the guy that's on fire? Where's the guy
He
at?
jumps in and he comes out. He's like, "What the hell was that?" Now, for you,
Goddamn.
Gerzo, I need you to make a wisdom save. Because again, you
16.
guys didn't rest, so your hit points are what they are right now.
Yes, you did. I have
16.
Louis. Lou, I'm gonna do lay on hands pull, which is one of my abilities. It gives
I
me
thought you
5
already
hit points.
used that.
No, I have 2. I have healing hands, which I do 1 point per level, and then I have lay on hands pull, which that gives me 5 hit points.
Okay.
And I could do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times if I'm correct. If this is correct. Okay, you have.
All right, so
I
there's
have.
you rolled that 16, correct? You for a second you felt that same heat. Now you made the save, but you take half damage. That's how it works.
How the hell that happened?
That's how it works.
Damn, that means Durzo, you're almost dead because you. Oh no, you healed.
Nah, I mean, I got 15 hit points, but how much damage is that?
Yeah, Lewis is an abuser.
I mean, I guess so. He's like, oh, you haven't played in a long time, so we're gonna make you suffer.
Mm-hmm.
There's no need for
It's like, we love you long time.
that. It's so hard. Okay. You take 1 point of damage, but you can feel it just like tinging off of your armor, and it feels like a really bad sunburn at this point. You could feel it just sizzling your skin.
Do I know where it came from?
It's echoing, but it's definitely coming from the swamp, which is ahead of you. But the actual direction, you're gonna need to make a perception check with a high DC. So DC is an 18 in order to determine exactly where that sound's coming.
Well, not with that one.
Okay, never with that one.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heal.
Gerzo Blink, you are at 14 hit points.
Yep. I'm gonna heal real quick.
How many heals do you have left?
Well, I got one spot that's taken. I'm gonna do another one right now because I healed before. Right? So I'm gonna do that. 7.
Lewis, this is what I'm using. You see it?
13.
Up.
Okay,
I'm
so
using that
you were down to 15, right? 14 plus 13 is 27, so you're back at max hit points. If my math.
Lewis, I'm using that ability right there.
What ability are we talking about?
Right there. Lay on hands.
Okay, so you're still level 1, so you can heal 5 hit points.
Yep. I'm not gonna use it.
So
I
then
think like
you-
5 times or something like that.
No. What it says is that you can heal a number of hit points equal to your level. So you can touch a creature and draw power from the pool to restore a number of hit points to that creature to a maximum amount remaining in your pool. Alternately, you can expend 5 hit points from your pool of healing to cure the target of one disease. You can cure multiple diseases and neutralize multiple poisons with a single use of lay on hands, expending hit points separately for each one.
Oh, okay. So that means I can't heal myself with that. Oh no, yes I can because
I mean,
you can touch a
technically
heal
you
wound.
can heal yourself, yes.
Okay.
But you can only do it once.
Okay. So I'm doing now.
Okay, so you're back at max hit points, and that's fine. Now, Durzo, did you roll the?
Don't come with extra rolls.
Oh, you missed a perception check. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
So, with that, the battle's going to begin, and I'm going to roll. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to. Make this a one-on-one battle for you guys, because what ends up happening, you can see, just as you're trying to get a gauge of where they are after you took that little bit of radiant damage, it was just like that radiant heat. You can see them coming out from just at the edge of your torchlight. You see them like rushing towards you. It's like they're coming from complete darkness into the torchlight, and they're just rushing towards you. Horses are starting to act up, and the men are having to roll there which you guys are going to have to do too. You have to roll your animal handling. The DC is a 12. Beat that, you can stay on your horse. Otherwise, it's gonna kick you right off.
Even mine?
Yeah. What would be so special about yours?
Because I'm 3rd level and it's been with me all that time.
I'm kicked off. I rolled a 6.
Okay.
But at least I'm not in the water now.
What is it? I gotta roll on a strength check, right?
No.
No, you gotta roll the animal
It's in
handling.
your skills.
Oh, I'm sorry. Nope, I fell off.
All right. So you fall off. I'm gonna make just a general roll for half that group. All right, so the first half of that group gets that first 20.
Well, I'm gonna roll the 20.
And the second half of the group, they fall off. Yo, it's like just opposite rolls. That's insanity. All right, so it was 6. With you guys, it was
8 guys.
12. It was 10. So five of the men are still on their horses, and you guys are off your horse. 5 of them stayed on. So these things are just rushing towards you. It's a bunch of them. Now I'm gonna do just the combat for you two, so we're gonna do that. Please roll initiative. So
13.
Blint rolled a 24. Dirty 24. Okay, and Tildor.
Not dirty, a natural 24.
Wait, wasn't it a natural 20?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, yes. Wasted that 20, brother.
Next
That's all
roll
right.
probably
It's
is
a good.
one.
It's good to start first, considering all the beatings you can take. Did you roll, Tildor?
Got 13. I didn't even notice. I got a +2 for wisdom, and I wasn't even using that for the perception. I noticed that now.
Yeah, but that will be automatically added when you roll for perception.
Yeah, because my wisdom is
But wisdom has nothing to do with perception because my perception is I have a +2 to it. And yeah, it is wisdom. Oh shit.
yeah, because my wisdom. No, my wisdom is a 10. I don't know why.
Yeah, same here. You get the fighting music like if it was in Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
We
The battle, man. You're gonna get into the mood.
fighting the wolf. The
Sweet stacks.
sleep
All right. So you two guys. Tildor rolled a 13. Durzo, you naturally go first. You're back at 25 hit points. Tildor is at 11.
So are they far or they're close up?
They're rushing you guys, so they're in melee range. You can get one. You can get you can
Nah, I'm
get a
just
shot.
gonna stab it. I'm gonna stab it with
I
the
was gonna say
dagger.
you can get a shot before before the disadvantage for being in that melee range with a ranged weapon. But you're gonna use a melee range weapon anyway. These definitely have those little buckler shields with their spears as they're rushing you guys.
Watch the shields. I'm gonna tell them.
Okay,
Watch the shields.
make your roll, please.
All right. I'm gonna stab it with the poison dagger. 21.
Okay, damage is
8, and then it's a plus 2d10 of poison.
so. What's the DC for the poison?
2d10.
No, they're my saving throw.
For the saving.
It doesn't. You never told me.
It should be on the dagger. Did you equip it?
Yeah, I got it. Rain 2d10 piercing
The
property.
DC 15 Constitution.
Okay.
Do that now. Check. All right, it failed that. So make your damage roll
I don't make the damage roll on that.
on the weapon. Click on it.
Okay, I clicked on the weapon, but I just got 1d4 plus 5 piercing.
If you look, if you click on the weapon, it should open up the thingy. It should open up a little dialogue box. Now this thing has charges, so you only get, I believe, one charge for that,
Yeah, 1 5.
for the poison. Make sure you gotta check that off.
Alright, I did. But
Okay.
it doesn't show where I could roll that at.
You don't see the 2d10 below it?
Yeah, but
underneath the properties. Again, this is why I don't know if your VTT is set up. Do you see the little B? The little die icon next to the 2d10?
No.
All right, so then you don't have your VTT set up. Now, so just roll 2d10.
Alright.
The little die icon on the bottom left should have it. probably don't have the VTT because you're using your new computer, right?
Yeah,
That's what it is.
9. So it was a 9 and an 8.
Oh, he took.
17 points of damage.
He's like, wee.
Alright, so the venom damage was 8. And the actual damage for the dagger was what?
No, the dagger was 8, and the poison was 9.
Why don't I see that?
I don't know.
Yo, you trying to accuse my boy of cheating?
I know you cheat.
Who's? Oh my lord, such hostility.
You're a cheater. You're a disgusting cheater.
No, what a cheat.
Wow.
Some humans have 35 strength.
17 points damage to this. So this thing is like. It gets one final. It gets its attack on you is just like. It's trying to stab you with his spear. And it hits you with a 21.
What?
Yes, sir. And you take 5 points of damage. Next is the creature attacking you, Tildor, coming at you with the spears. The spear! Spear! It also hits with a dirty 20, and it's doing 5 points of damage to you.
Okay.
This one, that's a significant chunk of damage to you. You felt that
Yep.
one. It essentially pierced your side, and it came out the other side. You're like, take it out. Now it's your
Hey,
turn.
why you making fun of me?
I'm sorry, but it's funny.
You foul, bro. Hold on, let me check. I was washing my hands. Wow, you supposed to be my friend too?
No, I'm not. Not right now. We're not friends.
Okay. No, I rolled a 9.
Okay. You come and swing. It lifts his shield to stick it. You have to roll a DC, say a strength check, in order to avoid this thing sticking, your blade being stuck. Which you, unlike
Okay.
Durzo, you easily pull that out. It's like no, Decade, no.
Like, no.
And you easily pull that off of it. We're back to Durzo.
Like you abuser.
It's getting a dagger to the face as best as I can. 15.
Wow, Thurzel's on fire.
All right.
8. 8 points of damage.
So with that, you're like, it just it gives you that death spasm, and then
I'm
falls to
grabbing
the
its
ground.
shield. I'm taking its shield.
Okay.
That's actually a smart idea because then the weapons can stick to the shield.
Okay. For this is for you, Tildor. You have an 18 AC. I know I keep asking that question. So it tries to spear you, but it does not penetrate your armor. Your turn is next, sir.
Okay. And I was a 20.
Dirty 20.
I guess it's a dirty 20, yeah. 7 points of damage.
Durzo, your attack. There are multiple attackers, but you killed yours.
All right. Give me a second. I'm just gonna add a shield to me. That's all. I'm gonna go with the dagger. I'm gonna jig another one.
All right, make the roll.
He's just jigging people. All you're gonna hear is a jiggling, baby.
20.
Go ahead, baby.
20, baby.
I love it.
Okay.
What are you? Is it dirty or natural?
It's a nat 20.
11. Yep, natural 20. 11.
So that's 22, right?
No. It doesn't. It's only an extra D. It's an extra D die of whatever you have.
Right.
That's why I
Oh,
rolled
okay.
2d4.
Okay. All righty. Back to you.
Now, Lewis,
Yes.
I'm gonna do the same thing they did to me with the shield.
Okay.
Meaning, if they like, basically my block will be when they fail the roll, I'm gonna use the shield to block it, so that their weapon can get stuck.
All right. So. This is not good. Not good for Tildor. So Tildor, it reaches back, and with one solid thrust, it goes right through your stomach, out the back of your armor. You take 7 points of damage. So you're down.
Okay, Tom.
You're down
pretty
to
much dead.
-1. So you're gonna have to start rolling death saves at this point.
Okay.
But you can hear, "Take it out." No.
Aye.
So you Durzo, you're within the fracas. You can see the one spear goes right through Tildor, and he's just with that register. You don't see the shot because he's wearing a helmet, but he shudders and he falls to his side as the thing just pulls out its spear, rips off his shield, and then just starts heading towards another one of the soldiers.
So I'm gonna try to get away from this one and run to him, but I'll wait to see what happens.
Okay, but it is your attack, so you can attempt to disengage. You can disengage. You have
I'm gonna
disengage.
disengage to run to him, and then I'm gonna heal wounds.
Damn, that's why healing is so fucking good, man.
How many times can you do that?
This is my last one. I got 3 slots.
All right.
Here we go. 7
Oh, good.
and an 8, 16.
All right. So that's your action.
Tom Foley, so you see me rise up like this.
All right.
Damn, I need to get second level so I can start smiting.
Okay. So, Tildor, you just like you take that one breath and you're looking at the wound. You can see that.
Right there.
You can see
Right there. I'm just
Durzo
gonna
just
grab him and
inflating his
pull him
hands.
up.
His eyes closed. He's concentrating, and you can feel your vitality returning to your body. He's like. All right. So most of the, it's essentially a 50-50 split, with half of the creatures falling, half of the men falling. So in combat. Roll perception, Durzo.
Durzo's kicking ass this time. Go, Durzo!
All right. Out of the corner of your eye, you can see what looks like the leader, and he has his weapons, but he's doing something with his sword. And he's spinning it, and he's
Can I throw my
pointing.
dagger at him?
We're going to make an initiative roll. So just give me a second.
Nah, you need to shoot him, man. Shoot him with an arrow.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You can switch weapons.
That's what you hear at the background.
Liz.
Ah,
You see the fish with a fisherman cap. The fish got a fish.
you got problems. Okay.
She thought the
We'll
golden
do
tree.
initiative for all three of you, because you're literally with Tildor, but he's lying prone, so he's gonna have you're not gonna. Matter of fact, you're automatically last in the initiative because you're prone. So it's just
Okay.
between the creature and Durzo.
The leader and Durzo.
Yes. So let me.
Ah!
I would imagine that was bad.
I rolled a 1, so I got a 5 in this.
Holy
What?
shit! So you have a
That
5.
guy- Yeah, that guy can roll lower than me. I don't know.
No, Danny automatically rolls a 1.
No, I'm talking about the creature.
The creature only rolled a 7.
All right.
Oh my lord.
Okay. So again, he just and points at you, Durzo. Roll DC, please. I'm sorry, a wisdom save.
He doesn't even. There's no strike for it.
No.
Nah, because it's a spell. You gotta roll the saving throw.
15.
Okay. So again, you feel it.
1 hit point.
It's no, I gotta roll. You take.
Come on, dude.
I'm sorry. Give me a second. Yeah, again, 1 hit point.
Shooting it. The longbow. And I'm gonna use my special arrows. Here, 1 second.
Yellow, where you get these beats from?
Oh, I got this special.
Tabletop audio.
Right. I'm shooting. Oh, fuck. A 12?
All right, you miss it. Okay. Now,
Alright, it's up to you, Tildor.
Tildor, you have to get to your feet. That's half your action, and then make an attack roll.
Okay.
You
I'm
get to your
gonna.
You can
How
see
high?
this thing is about 40 feet away.
Okay.
You can barely
I-
see
can
it
I-
from the light
can-
of the torches. It's like right on the edge of the dim light.
Can I hit it?
You moved. You did half your move, so you can only move 15 feet from this point.
Some throw a hand axe.
Okay. What's the range on that?
Range is 60 feet.
Okay, you can roll.
It says 20/60 in parentheses. So this,
All right, so 20 means it's the optimal range, and 60 is pushing it. If it gets to 60, then you're at a disadvantage.
Okay, but he's
you're
not.
within
He's not
the
at
you're within
16.
the range.
Yeah.
I won't hit you with a penalty just yet.
And I rolled a 20.
Okay.
4 points of damage.
30, 20 for 4 points of damage. Alrighty. So this time you can see it. It again lifts its arms to. It looks like it's casting a spell and just it like pumps both of its fists towards you guys. I need you both to make a charisma save.
Wait a minute. He already rolled his attack against me. Danny went.
He was the
then
last.
it goes back to
He
me.
goes- no, you lost. You were second.
Oh, all right. I just want.
No, yeah, you was second.
So what I gotta roll?
Charisma.
I got a 13.
And-
15.
All right, so you don't feel anything. There's no physical effects, but it's still in that 40-foot range. So now, Durzo, it's your attack.
Get the fuck out of here! Come on!
Okay, again, Tildor.
Okay, my attack.
You already lost 2 hand axes.
Yeah, I got 2, 3, 4, so that's 2 left. So can I close the distance now?
You can, yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can close the distance up to 30 feet, leaving 10 feet. So that means you're still outside of melee range. You can do a full move, but you can't attack. A full move is 60.
Nah.
30 is
Nah,
is your move, and then attack. But
Well, nah, I'll throw another hand. That's it. Because
How
I
many
did
do
it
you have?
when I'm in combat.
is that it?
I have 4.
Okay.
No, 4. So I throw. That's 2. I got 2 more.
Okay.
Nah, 6 and 6. Okay, now it's his attack.
Now, what you can see it do, it looks like it's casting another ability, but you don't necessarily see any effect. There's nothing affecting you, but it's just standing there waiting. Durzo, go.
Forget it. Fucking bullshit.
What does he roll, Dorzo?
Roll
A
attack.
fucking 2. And I got a
Wow.
+8.
Okay,
Fucking bullshit.
Tildor.
Okay, my turn. I'm gonna throw another hand axe at him.
Your last hand.
The last one. Yeah.
Okay. Now you rolled a 1, so
Okay. So now it's his
So
go. Jesus Christ.
You let it go and it hits Durzo in the face. Okay. It disengages and goes under the water, leaving you with the remainder. There's only like three of his whatever its foot soldiers were, and the men easily dispatch it. But you're down at least 5 guys. So you went from 12 to 7, and the other 5 are injured. 2 of them are like, "I'm getting the hell out of here," and then they just take off.
No, we still gotta find the guy's stuff,
So
and
that
then.
leaves you with 5. 3 and
Okay.
2. You 2.
Okay, so we're gonna start going in and then going in.
Again with the we. So the soldiers.
I'm gonna
the
start
men are
going in.
just
I'm
like,
gonna try.
It's like, what the hell were those things? We can't. Yeah, they're arguing amongst themselves on what to do, and so there's only one that's arguing for pressing forward because it's what the Lord commands. The other ones are like, fuck that cheap dwarf.
That's fucked up. Cursing of the dwarf. So,
I see
what are we gonna do?
Durzo's all frustrated, but that doesn't tell me what you guys are doing.
I'm heading forward.
Yeah, me too. I'm going forward. I want to tell the man, come on, we have to go forward.
Okay.
Use my persuasion.
Okay, go ahead.
Nope, that's not happening. Dayam looked at me and started
They're
laughing.
like, what? Bitch, we're not going nowhere. Okay. You guys start moving in. Reluctantly, the other three, they follow in after you. You're persuaded. You are horrible in persuading. Come on, dude.
Hey,
Let's
man.
do this. Trash.
Hey man, it's the rose.
All right.
It's the glitches.
Honestly, it probably wouldn't be any different if we had our hands on actual dice. Now, as you go further in, you can hear this thing over the sounds of the swamp again, but it's just it's hard to perceive it. It's to get its direction. Roll a you guys can roll perception.
Oh my lord, perception. Come on.
21.
14.
So you're both able to find to go in the direction where the thing is. So you get to a point where you can see it by another one of those stone structures, and it's like it's hiding behind it and it sees you guys coming, and it's just like it's
Can I shoot it?
yelling. Yeah.
Come on, D, roll, man, roll. Come on, Poppy.
17.
Okay. What's the damage?
What does the special arrows do? What are those?
6 points of damage. They do 1d8 plus 4.
Okay. So again, the men are rushing towards it. We're gonna roll initiative to determine what it does. So let me go back here really quickly and start this.
Rolling ish.
Yes.
Yeah.
15.
Okay. 15 for Durzo.
12 for me.
12.
And then
Okay.
the men.
So I'm not going to roll for the men. It's essentially going to be you guys. None of them have ranged weapons, and they're all operating. You guys have dark vision, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Right,
do.
so you're able
I
to
do.
see this
I do too.
before they can. So you're the only ones going to be able to engage in any real action right now. So Durzo, you're first. How are you doing this?
Shooting at you.
Okay. Roll a strike. He's all mad.
27.
Okay. How much hit points do you guys have left? Are you back at full?
No, remember, we back normal. He healed me normal.
I got 19. I lost them.
Yeah, so stop playing yourself.
Another 6 points of damage.
Okay. And
That's 12.
Tildor, you didn't take any damage?
No, he healed me. Remember, he healed me back
Yeah,
to max.
cool.
For this last year. I died.
All right, take it easy. And you
Jesus
did how
Christ,
much,
bro.
how
Like,
much
what's
damage?
the problem?
Damn. There's a lot of. Lewis is like, I don't know if I want to play this game.
Oh my God, these guys are.
It ain't my fault the dice is like that.
It isn't.
He's like, damn it.
This guy, like, I don't know what's wrong with him today, bro.
You
He's
gotta
just
get
like
another
trying to
roll.
like kill my character.
He got he paid for a coupon that's a dice.
That's exactly what happened.
I put in the coupon code and
That's not cool.
but he's not been rolling. Well, let me
I haven't
show
been
you.
rolling good either. And you
Yeah,
did
that's
how
not-
much damage?
6 points. So it's 12 total.
All right, Tildor.
Okay. How close is he?
He's
Can I-
He's keeping that 40-foot distance. So with your horse, you can get to that distance, but it's still 30 feet. It's the way that
Nah, but
it's
that's the
rules
thing.
of the game.
Remember, we not in it.
Can
Run
I
my
ask you
horse.
a question, Lou?
Yeah.
Can I give him a weapon and can he be able to use it or no?
What weapon?
I got a javelin.
I mean, you can.
I'm gonna give him a javelin. Go ahead, throw that.
Okay, so I threw the javelin. But what's the damage for the javelin?
It was the same thing that Ukla.
No, he's
Yeah,
giving
but,
you he's giving you Ukla's weapons.
Oh, damn, that's fucked up, bro.
Damn, son.
How much the javelin does?
Hold on a second. It's just
Because I could just roll the hand axe, I guess.
no.
Because the hand axe does.
plus 1.
What is it?
1d6 plus 1.
Yeah, it's the same damage as the hand axe. But my hand axe does 1d6 plus 2 because of my strength.
Okay, so I added it to your character sheet. So refresh it and then go.
Now I'm gonna take it off mine.
Oh, I see a javelin. Come on, Mama G.
Wow.
24, 7 points of damage.
10 total, because critical.
Oh, I rolled an extra 20?
Yes, you did.
Oh, I felt Ukla's spirit come in me. And I was like,
So he flips you the javelin. You reach back, you fire it, and the thing's like.
so it took 10 and 22 points of damage already.
Okay. It's just it obviously it pulls out the javelin. It's like, and it reaches out. Roll charisma saves, please.
Charisma saves? Okay.
Wait a minute, hold on. Target must dexterity saving throw obtain. Okay. So
What is it, dexterity
it's a
or charisma?
dex save, but I'm going to determine who it attacks. As a matter of fact, it's going to attack you, Tildor, because you threw the javelin. So roll a dex save.
13.
Let's you still take 2 points of damage, but you didn't take the full 4.
Okay. So I'm at 9.
So again, you feel that radiant heat just cooking you under your armor.
Come on, D.
Durzo.
Arrow.
All right, now he's getting cocky.
27.
Look at this. What's the damage?
How much damage you did?
10 points of damage.
10 points.
That's it. So I took 32 points of damage.
Okay, so again. Roll Tildor, is your turn.
Oh, I don't got. All I have was that one javelin.
So Lewis, what I'm gonna do, and then I don't have any hand. Wait, hold on. I threw how many
threw
hand
all
axes?
your hand
1, 2,
axes
3.
if you-
Yeah, I
you
threw all my
used
hand
4.
axes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
give him my crossbow. Here, my hand crossbow.
so I'll shoot him with the crossbow. This is so
He's just
funny.
flipping weapons at him. Okay, I'll give it to you. Go ahead. You're right next to each other.
This is
All
so
right, so-
funny.
Was it a hand crossbow?
Yeah, it's a hand. There's 1d6 plus 4.
This is just too funny, yo.
Let me take it off my character.
Yo, this is just. No, I'm gonna give you all the stuff back. This is just too funny, man.
Guys, shoot.
Hold on.
Wait, I need. Lewis needs to put it in. Then.
Refresh.
This
Go ahead
is
and
too-
refresh your screen.
This is too funny. Okay, I got it right there. Hand crossbow. Come on, Mama Jama.
All right, this
Nah, I
time,
rolled a
no,
5.
he misses. So you,
This time I messed up.
you guys are getting super cocky. He's like, here.
But at least you can still shoot from it because there's arrow. I gave you the little bolts.
Okay, now it's your turn, right?
No.
No. The creature.
All right. So again, It's going to.
What's up with these humans? They're just standing there? Oh yeah, I forgot. You said it's just me and Danny
Yeah,
Jack.
'cause, you're basically shooting in the dark, for as far as they can tell. They don't, and they have no interest. They have no. Your
they
persuasion
have-
did not inspire them to take the risk to take that action. So they're there reluctantly.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Tildor, roll
How many
deck save,
spells does
please.
this creature have?
You got to remember, cantrips don't cost anything.
Oh, all right. I'm learning. All right.
Deck
Okay, so
save.
what I roll? Save and throw again?
Yep.
Why is it coming after me?
'Cause you're shooting at it.
What is it? Dexterity?
Yes.
You said?
All right, this time
No,
you
I failed this time. I rolled a 3.
full damage on that one. And it should be coming out to a full 8 points of damage.
And I'm still up, and I took 2.
You're
So I
down
have
to
1 hit point.
So
One hit
again,
point,
you
yeah.
can see he's just saying, here, yeah. Psst.
He's burning?
Yeah, he's
I'm gonna
burning.
push
He's
the water. I'm gonna
essentially
kick him in the water.
he's cooking under his armor.
I'm gonna just kick him in the water.
Okay. Which leaves you now, because he's in the water like.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
Well, I can still get up and shoot.
You only had the one arrow. He didn't give you a scope.
Ah!
No,
Gave
he
him
said
both.
no.
I
he
just
said
said I
he
gave
both.
him both.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay. But you
Yeah,
kicked him in
you
the
wanna
water.
rewind the
I don't
video?
I missed the creature, so go ahead.
It's my turn. I'm gonna shoot him with the crossbow, or else I'm dead after this one if I don't hit him. This is my.
There are horses coming from behind us?
No,
Not
it's
like-
the. I'm sorry. It's
Lewis 13, and I did 1 point of damage. I don't know if I hit him or not.
the sounds. It was on a playlist. So. Oh, you did 1 point of
13.
damage.
Yeah, 13, 1 point of damage.
Wait, no, it's more than 1 point. If you roll a 1, it's also with a +4.
No, that would only be for you.
Oh, really? Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, it's a 1d6. So you have a +4. How do you have a +4?
That comes with my character.
I think you're cheating. But that's,
No, I'm not cheating. Dude, you looked at my character back and
No,
forth. Ain't no cheating going on.
I think you're cheating. But well, you're cheating.
All right. Everybody cheating. Everybody just spank you.
Okay,
That's it.
Durzo, deck save, please.
Damn! A 5.
Essentially, this thing is just using its cantrip. I'm telling you that it's using its cantrips.
Yeah, I know. The cantrip doesn't fit that Steve used. This was on like unlimited.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, but this thing is beat up. Did I hit it with the 13 with the 1 hit point?
No,
You did.
every action he's losing blood loss. And you can't say he ain't.
And so are you.
Nah, bro. You
Because
can
if we're
do the
doing
same
blood
thing
loss, this game's gonna get even deadlier. Okay.
without. Nah, forget about that blood loss. Don't I'm listening to
How
him.
much damage?
Took 6 points of damage. So forget about blood loss. Let's not talk about
Yeah,
it.
don't
Durzo is sure
forget about that.
All right,
Let's
who's attacking?
Well,
Mine, right?
It's
go,
yours,
go
yes.
Durzo, it's your attack. Come on, Durzo, hit him.
Mine, bro. 17.
Okay, what's the damage?
8 points of
8
damage.
points. Just pegging him.
And I hit him. I hit him with an 18, 3 points of damage.
Okay, Tildor.
You just said it. 18 with a 3 points of
18,
damage.
3 points of damage.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't see that. All right, Durzo, you're still on horseback, so it is aiming its cantrips at you. Deck save, please.
$15.
Okay. Take that damage.
This is like a mini boss. That's what this guy is.
3.
Come on, there's no hit
Take
on.
3 points.
Well, I'll take one more hit point. I'm done, Pops. That's it.
Now you're down to 10. But
I get
it
to
is your
shoot.
turn.
$18.
Damage.
9.
9. Okay. Tildor.
$13-1.
Point.
Yeah. So this thing's like 50-something points of damage already. Has to be up to
Right.
50.
Round 6 of this fight. Long drawn out, but Durzo. Dex save.
Oh my lord! Come on, Durzo. We gotta.
11.
No.
I think this thing is gonna kill us.
He said I think it's gonna kill us. You take 4
yeah.
points.
How much?
Oh no.
4.
4.
We're down to 6. Now it's your
Come on,
attack.
Durzo.
Round 6, turn 1.
20.
Is that natural?
Yup.
Nice.
11 points of damage.
11. With that, you hit it. You can see it's just like, and it just falls back into the water. You can hear it splash. You can see the men. You can hear them like, "What the hell are they firing at?"
I'm
outta
gonna rush
here.
it.
Fuck
I'm
these
gonna
guys.
rush it, Lou. I'm gonna
Yeah,
run
I'm
up.
gonna do the same thing to check it.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna run up to it. Listen, 'cause I know there's more of them niggas out there. I'm gonna run up to it and cut its head off and drink its blood. Straight up.
Yeah, you should be
And I'm
playing
gonna,
an orc.
I'm gonna do the battle cry roar in the middle of the fucking swamp. Roar!
Why are you not playing an orc? I don't understand.
I'm gonna let the blood just pour.
Yo, you tell this guy that out.
Yo, race don't mean nothing, bro. I'm a ranger, bro. We
Oh,
gangster.
Lord.
We cut animals open all
Been an
day.
orc-
Every
he
day.
should have been the orc barbarian. I swear to God. Okay. So you watched as Tildor in horror as this elf, as you're struggling to keep your blood in your body.
Oh, that's gonna make me
He's
cry.
like, blood pouring down his face.
Yo, I'm taking everything that nigga got. I'm
Wait,
chopping.
hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, man. Let me get some shit too, man.
No.
If he has
Lord.
anything.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna carry his hands on the side of my belt. Like both his hands are just gonna be on the side like an orc.
You're gonna dismember it in the middle of the dark.
Yup. I can see, so it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna.
Right.
So, Lou, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna check the body, see if he has anything valuable, and then we're gonna look for the guy's stuff to take it back to him, and see if her family members are still alive.
Lord.
Yo, that was too funny, man. I can't believe it. Yo, this guy made me cry, man. That was so funny, man. This module was so good, man. This module was too funny, man. Oh my lord.
So, as this absolute savage dismembers this corpse, you oh,
We're gonna.
Steve's watching. Say hi to Steve.
Yeah, that's so
Anyway,
funny.
so
So we're gonna check the body, see if there's anything valuable on him,
Alright.
and then go around.
just
gather
some
the
trinkets,
stuff.
no money, and his spear, and that slime shield. But you're able to figure out that shield. It's not magic. It's what they secreted onto it. So eventually, it's not going to
Okay.
work.
Okay.
So just
So we're gonna
just so
see-
that we're clear. Now.
Okay. So we're gonna look for the father and the sister.
All right, so only one of the men remained. The other two beat feet and left. So he just said, "Let's just find."
that's the
He
one-
says, "Let's
that's
just
the
find
one
that
that was-
fucking dwarf's belongings and get the hell out of here."
Yeah, I'm down. Oh,
right.
Lou, do we find the family members,
All
or
right.
they still alive, or they dead?
Now, when you, after an exhaustive search, and exhaustive being at least another hour, you're still racked with pain because you're literally on death's doorstep. So that just so that we.
Wait, hold on. I think I could heal myself. If I'm correct, I have
I think you've used it all.
1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 boxes here
Of what?
in my character for the lay on hands, the pool.
And how
I
many
have 5
have you
boxes
used?
here. None. This is one because I have 2 heal. I have 1 heal that heals 1 hit point, which that I could do 1 per day. But that heals as
That's
many
the
levels
healing
as I
hands.
am.
So you've done the
Yeah,
healing
and then
hands. I know you did lay
I
on
did
hands
the-
already.
I did
once,
1. Yeah,
at
according
least.
to this, I have 4 more. That's what the character sheet is showing.
Okay. So if you want to, you can use them.
I'm gonna use 2, so
Alright.
that means I have 2 left.
So make sure you click it, and then
Wait a
you're
minute,
back
you
up
can
to
heal
you're
people
back
with
up
that,
to
right?
11.
Yeah, of course. How could I heal you too? So I'll use all of them. I heal me 2 and the white 2. So that'll be.
Okay.
10. That's it. I'm done. I don't have any.
Yeah.
That's
How
it.
many
I'm done.
points do I get?
10, just 10.
5.
So you're back to 16.
And I'm back to 11. So we're gonna check, and that's it. We out of here, bro. We out of here. Like this little guy was tough.
Yo,
He's
Lou,
so
I
funny.
walk around with the leader's.
The
I
what?
carry the head with me, and I got my short sword in my other hand.
Okay. Eventually, you come to the bodies of the bloated, because they've been in the swamp water for quite a while now. The bloated bodies of the merchant, of the trader, and his child. The child is missing a leg, 1 leg and 1 arm. The merchant is partially most of his upper right torso has been gnawed away, so they're gone. The mercenary, oh, not the mercenary, the town's guardsman that was with you, the one that remained, he eventually finds what he was looking for. It
Okay.
looked like a cask, and he said, "I found it. Let's get the fuck out of here." He lifts it. He like tries to get the water out of it. Lifts it and puts it on the and tries to tack it onto the horse, strap it down, and get back
Louis,
on.
I'm gonna check the bodies to see if they got anything that I could bring back to the girl, like a ring, anything like that I could bring back to her, or anything like that.
The trader, he did have a nice silver ring with a red stone in it.
Okay, so I'll come and I'll take that, and then when I go back, I'm gonna give it to the girl.
Okay. When you return, all of the others, the other riders that came out with you, they're still at the gate talking, trying to explain to the Lord who's there, screaming at them that
Yo,
they
head
were
the head is
overwhelmed.
hanging on the side of my horse.
You see, right? So you're basically Geralt of Rivia over here.
Yo, this guy said I want to cut his head. Jimmy's blood.
Got problems. Now,
He really does got problems. Okay, so we go.
all right. He's screaming at them like, "What the bloody hell? You have to get back out there!" He's screaming at them. They're pleading. Either some are pleading, some are arguing, some are just not saying anything. You can tell that they're traumatized with they have their own fantasy version of PTSD. A couple of being tended to for their wounds, for their bites and their stabs. And then you ride up, and people, the ones that are saying that you guys were overrun, and there's no way that they survive. They are shocked to see you come up. The one rider that was left, he rides straight up to the Lord, and he says, "I have it," and he says, "Give it here!" He pulls it out. He takes out this chain, this link chain, and you can see the girl. You can see Kima. She's in the crowd, but you can see her. The way she was dressed makes her stand out, and she's worried. She sees you. She rushes over, and she's like, "Thank goodness you're alive!" And she's looking around. She's like, "But my father, my sister."
I'm gonna tell him. Listen, we went through some tough,
It's like, look,
tough
bitch,
fight.
I don't care about you. Just tell me what I need to do. She didn't say that.
We almost died, but I got you this, and I'll give her the.
Put the ring in her hand. This was my father's.
I'm like, I'm sorry, they both didn't make it.
Yeah, the silent cries. Thank you.
I'm gonna just walk up to her and just like put my hand on the back of her head and push her head down.
Okay, come on, let's finish this, man.
Okay, so we'll finish it here. The Lord, the Lord.
We might as well finish what we're gonna do with the
Yeah.
Lord, because it's a side
the Lord
quest.
does. He reluctantly thanks you. He's like, well, I guess it wasn't a total loss, and he tosses you both coin pouches. They each contain 50 gold and 20
good.
silver.
50 gold and 20 silver.
Yes.
Okay. That was too funny, man. Oh my lord, was that funny, man? This guy, man, he just kills me, man. Like I said. Oh, it's too funny, man.
How much extra?
Well, I got.
All right, hold on. I can give you that right now.
And
But-
you still owe from the last game.
Now, I don't owe you jack from the last game. We didn't even finish that. All right, so for Durzo, the Elf Ranger, and Tildor, the Asimar Platinum, I'm your GM. Thank you for watching. We'll have a good evening. Thank you very much. Let's move this out.